Hello and welcome. I don't have an introduction yet. I guess it'll
What? True. No
happen
introductions yet.
organically, I guess. So don't expect any fancy catchphrases yet. But welcome to the first episode of the Rolling 20's. I'm Freya,
Rolling
your dungeon
20s!
master for the
Whoa.
campaign. Player and player character introductions will come shortly. And first, in standard D&D fashion, here's a lore dump. In the realm of Exandria, it has been 182 years since the end of the war between the prime deities and the betrayer gods. As such, it is the year 182. The prime deities won the war, though it seems that no gods on either side were destroyed entirely. For those familiar with Exandria, you might know this as the beginning of the Age of Arcanum, though that term will not exist for quite some time. You might also notice a couple other things. This is not official Exandria lore. Though we are all very inspired by Matt Mercer and Critical Role, this show is not affiliated with them, and I will be taking very large creative liberties within the world and the realm, and they will be very apparent. So, expect changes, I guess. In northern Isilra, in Vasselheim, the one city that survived the war became the only remaining bastion of civilization for some time. It's a city of tough, hardy, unbreakable citizens who work every day to keep the city alive. The two massive stone walls stand one inside the other, marking the border of it, visible from very far away. Melora, the Wild Mother, Pelor, the Dawn Father, Arathis, the Lawbearer, and Bahamut, the Platinum Dragon, the four gods that make their presence known around the city, some less than others. The relationship between the gods and their children tends to be quite close, though some individuals do hold disdain for the gods and the destruction that the war had caused. After some initial years of fortifying, rebuilding, and growing the city, the focus switched to exploring and understanding the rest of the realm again. Hunters and adventurers began to brave the Vesper Timberlands in their younger and more wild days. Magical experimentation ran rampant, new discoveries being made nearly every hour, and a close-knit community of survivors who knew they might not have much time until the betrayer gods rise in power once more. Today, the year 182, civilization has spread rapidly throughout the rest of the realm once more after Vasselheim got its feet back on the ground. The powerful arcane capabilities of the gods and their followers made for quick expansion and a world overflowing with wonder, exploration, new knowledge, new power, and an underlying inescapable paranoia. Other cities, though none as populous as Vasselheim, are sprouting wherever they can. Scarleton, the coastal city that thrives on trading arcane pearls. Kadara, the birdfolk citadel resting among the mountains of Doharath. Kajazi, the capital of a widespread region of dragon-marked who maintain tenuous peace with one another while they appeal to their scaled overseers. Xiphus, in the Bay of Gifts, with its incredible appetite for the arcane. We'll get to that later. We will learn more about this realm, the cities in it, the denizens of it, and the stories of it together as it's written in real time. Now, that's great and all, but who are we, where are we, and what are we doing? So, for what I hope is the last time, we will have our obligatory tell me about your character, what you look like, any other little details you want to give. You don't really need to talk about personality, as I'm imagining they'll be displayed pretty shortly. So let's actually start with Blair.
Alrighty, well, I'm Blair. I'll be playing a elf named Theron, wood elf specifically. He's got pretty typical elven features. triangle face shape with silky blonde hair that's kind of tied up, not unlike our dungeon master. He's got blue eyes. And he's an archer.
He's an archer.
I like
Alright.
that bow.
Loves
Izzy.
that bow.
Hi, I am Izzy. Oh god, I'm sweaty. I
too.
play Quilly. I play Quilly, the wild magic barbarian. She's a human, a variant human. You know, you gotta have a little bit of spice here and there. She is a bit on the shorter side, about sub 5 feet, like 4'10". She has black skin, patterns of vitiligo going down the side of her face, down her jaw, down her neck, and as it goes down her shoulders and beyond, it kind of gets symmetrical, but not too symmetrical. She has bright green eyes and this bright orange, just mane of curly hair that reaches down to the small of her back, and pieces of it are braided and just wrapped in like little leather leather strings. I can't talk. Clothing's kind of basic, just like a black halter crop top to show off the abs and the battle scars.
Naturally.
Naturally, but really the centerpiece is the lion's hide that she wears over her shoulders, and that oftentimes she will put up as a hood whenever she wants to lay a bit more under the radar for reasons.
Josh. You are muted, my friend.
Well, that's gonna set the tone for the
Yep,
entire
get used to it,
campaign.
guys. Get used to it. Get used to it. Fucking Discord, I tell you what.
I'm Josh. I'm gonna be playing Volkar. He is far as we know, a human cleric to this Cord, the Storm Lord. He grew up in the frozen northern regions of the world, and has come for a reason he is not quite sure of. He is about 6'2", beefy, kind of a boisterous attitude, with a small blonde goatee, shaved sides, and a Viking-style haircut that makes all the ladies very jealous. And he's wearing a leather jerkin over a blue tunic that with plates and chainmail on it, just protection from the wilds. And on his back he carries a massive warhammer that he likes to call the shortest and sweetest argument. The shortest and surest argument.
Wonderful. Our resident Viking.
Ooh-ha.
Mikey.
Go.
Hello, Mikey here. I am playing Milo, a Lightfoot halfling. He's a very small boy, standing at a towering 2'9". He's a little thicky of 40 whole pounds of troublemaking, and is brownly tanned with black wavy hair and bright green eyes, and has a little scar on his left eyebrow. He's here for fun, but especially for the shimmer of the coin.
Oh,
I love it. I love it.
that little thicky boy.
Dan number 1.
Which one?
which is
This is me?
Kalis. Yeah.
Okay. I'm Danny. However my folks like to call me. I play Kalis, the Paladin of Bahamut. Kalis stands roughly 3 inches, maybe above 6 foot, so 6'3"-ish. Broad-shouldered, well-muscled, athletic build. Has like shoulder length, silver goldish hair. Eyes are topaz, like a reddish orange gold color, and they kind of sparkle in the light. Kind of has this crescent scar that runs along the underside of his right eye. He's a handsome guy, you know. Faces all types of sharp angles. He wears a worn blue hooded cloak that he sometimes flips up when he wants to be a bit less, more on the incognito side. Which is hard to say because his armor is quite pristine and shiny. So I don't know how much exactly the hood does for him. A couple leather belts running across the his chainmail, some pauldron, stuff like that. Has a little leather book that's attached to his hip, and a bent and charred amulet to Bahamut, with Bahamut's side profile worn around his neck.
Awesome. And last, but certainly not least, Iron Dan.
Hi. Oh yeah. I'm Daniel. I'll be playing Derek, the human divine soul sorcerer. And so he has light brown skin, short curly black hair with a short trim beard, with green eyes. He wearing some leather boots, black pants, white long sleeve shirt with a leather vest. And covering all that up is a green and brown poncho.
And that's our party. So, real quick, also just want to say, because we are playing digitally, though I'm sure many of you watching this are used to it, Discord can be a little fickle sometimes, so I'm doing my best with the audio. As we move forward, I expect we'll be getting better gear and get our stuff dialed in more, but yeah, please bear with me. I'm running a lot of equipment right now at the same time, all on one computer, so much appreciated. With that out of the way, so that's the who we are, and as to the where we are and what the hell are we doing, I will save the full recap. I have other plans for that, so we'll do that later, but for the immediate events, you all, having been sent by Mirka, the head of wilderness operations at the Birth Heart, back in Vasselheim, you were sent on a 2-week patrol around the Vesper Timberlands with the intent to track, and if possible, kill whatever gnolls you find, as they have been responsible for nearly a dozen attacks within the last few days alone. Made your preparations after a night of drinking, which we'll cover in the recap, and yeah, teleported out to Camp Kamengo and began to travel on foot toward Camp Sinclair. On the way, you found 2 dead dwarves and 1 dead gnoll. After ensuring the situation was safe, the bodies were searched for any signs of identification. Their ceremonial daggers displayed the names Vorir and Habrock Rubythane. Word was sent back to Mirka using your cell phone, as I call it. I'll cover that in a bit. And you turned a skull, a gnoll skull, into a shovel to bury the bodies of the dwarves, which is just beautiful. Just beautiful. Couldn't write it better. You proceeded following the tracks for about another day and a half, and eventually came across a much, much worse sight. A massacre, it seemed. Carnage painting the once serene wooded scene of the Wolfwood. Limbs, fur, and entrails spread throughout the clearing. You did find 1 body, mostly together, with a note, a locket, and a finely inscribed elven sword. The note read, "We found them, but they found us first. They got Aeson, Jane, and Begathma. Hunters, give my locket to Tegan at Sinclair. Got the bastards for me. Signed, Marith." And on the other side of the note is a hand-drawn map with a location marked on it, about 2 days on foot southwest of your current location. You follow the gnoll tracks past the massacre site, including now 3 distinct marks, as if they are dragging bodies or something body-sized and shaped, perhaps. And not too much longer after that, you found a much larger set of tracks, also Gnoll, easily 20, if not more, heading straight north to what you can imagine would be Camp Sinclair. And the smaller trail that you have been following continues on its southwestern trajectory. A hasty message is written back to Mirka, and his response is that Camp Sinclair was in fact just attacked. It survived, but it was pretty bad. Seems that some of the Gnolls survived and continued on north. Volkar, our lovely Viking, received a sudden vision from the Stormlord himself, and saw a massive stone fortress surrounded by ice and snow in front of a jagged, icy ravine, and a snarling, gibbering beast-like call is heard faintly from within, spilling out into the tundra. Upon sharing what he saw, Kalis, our resident Paladin of Bahamut, recognizes such a description as Fort Thunderhead, which is very far to the north. It was held for multiple weeks by Kord's forces during the war, and it was a resistance that marked the turning point, essentially, shifting from a hopeless, crushing defeat to the eventual victory of the Prime Deities over the Betrayer Gods. However, in the final stand, the fort did fall. Kord himself was very badly injured, and Fort Thunderhead has stood in ruins since. This is where we begin. On a beautiful, early spring day, just before noon, sun warming your skin gently, the breeze rustling the leaves and the other foliage, as Volkar suddenly shouts, commanding, threatening, making his presence known into the air above, as suddenly wings come sprouting out from his back, flapping in broiling rage as he bellows, taking off into the air.
I will carve my name into their cultural history. I will burn their children. I will raid and pillage in such a way that they will never step foot within my god's presence for 1,000 years.
And as he begins to fly, further out into the woods, into the tree line, the rest of you standing there watching this sudden outburst of rage and wing. He flies for a little bit. One would surmise approximately 1 minute's time before he lets loose one final guttural howl as the wings vanish. He collides into a tree in front of him, tumbling back down, taking branches with him before hitting the ground, knocking the wind out of himself. The scene is yours.
I think I could have guessed that.
Not the brightest
Damn.
player got
Yeah.
on that.
Someone should go check on that guy. Ugh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we
Probably
probably-
run after him.
yeah.
How far away would you crash?
I don't know about running, but yeah, we can get there.
Maybe a little
He
jog.
didn't make it terribly far. There was there was some stuff to dodge, and he's new to the whole flying thing, so
Yeah, I think I'd be able to tell. Not exactly the most graceful lift off.
yeah,
Takes
could use
practice.
improvement. The
Yeah.
landing was pretty solid though, so kudos.
I mean, if the runway was a big oak tree, then I suppose it was a good landing.
Yeah, I didn't say good, I said solid, as in how hard he hit the ground.
Yes.
Yeah. At least there was something to break his pole.
That's true.
But we should probably go after him.
Yeah, we should probably get the oath. Yeah. All right. Quilly, well, I guess it's up to you. Let's go find him. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think you saw where they landed.
Yeah. All right. Can I find him? Can I make a perception check?
Yeah, I mean, you saw this happen. It's not
Yeah,
like
we saw that.
he disappeared into the ether beyond or anything. He's pretty noticeable. So,
Yeah, let's go find
Volcar, as you're as you're kind of reclaiming the air into your lungs, at least Quilly and
Fucked up.
Kalis.
Oh, I fucked up. I don't know what I did, but I fucked up. Oh god.
Oh.
Boy, first time flyer.
The fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck am I talking? What the fuck did you
I-
just do? You grew wings.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
you.
Yeah, you kind of
did.
grew this pair of like
Yeah,
kind of astral. I don't exactly know how to describe it. They kind of look magical, but they weren't wings like mine. They were, I don't know, there was something else.
I think in my rage I might have jumped extremely high, fueled
Well,
by my
certainly
That's
it
not
wasn't
what
my
my
raging
power.
does.
yeah.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
I do it on like a
I think
daily
our
basis.
yeah, I think our Quilly likes to get mad a decent amount. I think she
it's
would
not
know.
really a choice that I have, but yes, it doesn't
Yeah.
really make you jump high. You grew wings. You flew. Not well, but
Yeah,
are you
You could-
part bird? Like Kalis.
yeah.
I'm
Well, I'm not exactly pot bird.
no.
I'm-
No. You must have mistaken. I am sure that in my rage I looked quite magnificent as I vaulted 30, 40 feet into the air
Higher.
and
Yeah.
and chose my descent perfectly in order to end up in this right spot to meet you all here.
You know, I think he has these little woozy right now, so he probably can't think straight.
Yeah, I think it might be a bit woozy.
Yeah.
I don't know
pull
You
what
want healing? Do it yourself.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just did a cure wounds on myself. I am fine. Everything is fine. I want to murder Gnoll so much that my hands are shaking. But other than that, I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Right, that sounds healthy.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull Theron again, just by the arm. He's like, I don't exactly think he's in the right state of mind.
Well,
He didn't see this thing, like his wings.
truthfully, since we've met,
Oh, that's right.
I think
yeah.
he's an idiot.
I don't think I'd go that far. However,
No, he's pretty dumb.
yeah, maybe,
that's okay.
Maybe he's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think we should get going though.
We'll watch
I'm
out.
gonna go over
for
to Milo
him.
and say, "Do they think I can't hear them? They're not whispering. They're being very loud."
5 feet away.
I don't know how to whisper either as I shout in his ear.
Speak louder! I can't hear you from all the way down there.
Oh,
All of them are talking about, this wing thing, but, how'd the ground taste after, yeah.
Round taste? I don't know. I landed perfectly for myself in order to
No, I
achieve
saw you eat shit.
maximum distance.
As there's just like
into a
dirt,
tree.
dirt and little bits of leaf just stuck in his beard. I say
Probably
not
would
from
have died
experience.
if it wasn't for that tree.
So, are we...
Volcar, you have like
Well-
something in your teeth right here.
I
The
pull
full
out
Gnoll
a full acorn. Ooh, peanut.
bit of bark. All right. Well,
So
Okay.
who has the cell phone right now?
I do.
You do.
cool.
Okay. So for the viewers,
I
the
love
cell
that you gave us
phone
fantasy cell phones.
is it's a communications journal. Essentially, it is linked to another one. When they write in this one, it in real time sends a text message essentially back to another journal and so forth. So it's a cell phone. So get used to it. The cell phone goes off, Quilly, and it just says, "What are your plans now?"
Shit. Well, we probably should check in with the camp.
Yeah,
At least
I
make a pit
think,
stop there.
We need to.
I would think the base is probably abandoned by now. If they're
Yeah,
all heading towards the fortress.
something's calling them there.
Yeah.
So
Wasn't the party that was moving north? Wasn't that that was the one going to St. Clair? That bigger
they
party of like 20 or more.
already went through St. Clair, and there's been
Yeah.
casualties.
But then there was also that smaller group that also went off to the
Yeah,
Gnoll
Maybe-
camp, the smaller one.
maybe that's where they convened to
Yeah.
join the bigger group.
We should be heading. We should be heading north right now.
We should head north. We'll stop at St. Clair, and then we'll make our way to
We can't
the
even.
temple.
Question
Yes.
for the two, I think it was 2 hostages, right? That the Gnolls were bringing.
Your
Is
bodies.
it 2?
There were 3 people written about in the note that you got.
3. Okay. Does it look like the tracks that we were following? Did it look like they were dragging 3 prisoners?
Given the look that had been taken at them before, yes. Yes, it does appear
Yes.
that that is a possibility.
And that's the one going to the smaller Gnoll camp. Yeah.
And that
okay.
is the one headed southwest to the spot, toward the direction that is marked out on the map you got from Aerith, yes.
Why would Knolls need hostages?
Eat,
Find out.
maybe.
They're hungry.
They do like to feed.
An
Yeah.
army runs on its stomach, and if what my vision is said is true,
Yeah.
and an army is gathering.
We should
Well-
rescue those prisoners first, before we head
It's
north.
gonna be another day's travel, and then another 2 days till we get to the camp.
People need our help.
It would actually be, just as a reminder, because it's been 2 weeks, you are about 2 days travel to the spot marked on the map, and you're about 2.5 days to Camp Sinclair. You're kind of, it's like
Okay.
almost a triangle.
Okay, so if I do a square plus b square equals c square, we should find out. No.
If we go from here and we come back, that's 4 days. That doesn't even tell how
Yeah.
long we're gonna be over there. We
And
need
plus,
to
we don't know if the Gnolls are still in the camp. That group
The
could have met
Knolls
up with
made
the
their
main
way
force.
through the camp. I think they left the camp.
Well,
They went past
you
it.
might
The,
be right,
Hideout.
but there also might be a chance that they're still there. I don't know how I feel about that.
We get to the camp, they're still there, we can take out this group and rescue
Exactly.
these prisoners. If they're not there, we can try and find out where they went.
Yeah, there might be clues.
Not to mention, I think it's probably for the best that Quilly messages back to Merca and tries to extract any information out of Camp Sinclair that has come back. Potentially any,
And
current situation and so on.
also tell him what is happening, that they're gathering
Mhm.
to the north, that an army, that something is calling them
Yeah.
Okay.
north.
Yeah, something is calling them. Why would anyone stay back at the Gnolls camp?
Yeah,
Well,
something. They're definitely gone, but there might be clues as to what their goal is there.
Gnolls themselves, they kill each other. They cooperate. This thing is unifying them in a way that
Yeah.
it goes against their nature almost.
well, we should decide whether to move
I
to
think
St.
we
Clair
should-
or
I think we should head north, head to Sinclair, get as much help as we can, then head north.
head north.
I think we head
I-
south.
The enemy
Yeah.
is in front of us.
I think we should go to Sinclair.
Sinclair.
Okay.
Right.
Those prisoners are alive, they won't be alive for long.
That's my worry. That's
I vote
Maybe
Maybe
you,
south.
Milo.
bringing them to the temple.
Yeah, they could be sacrifices for whatever it's calling them.
It could be.
The
Milo,
longer they're
what do
there,
you
the,
think?
these beasts desecrate the land, the more entrenched they will become.
I'm also leaning towards helping if there are prisoners at the Gnoll camp. So
Damn.
Let's-
Of course, we had to be 6 people.
Yeah.
We're an even
here.
number.
Damn, you even
Stand still.
numbers.
Even numbers. Well, I don't know. It depends on how. This is why I think we should write to Mecca to understand the situation of Sinclair right now,
Yeah.
as if it's stable or not, and if it's stable so far, and any scouting reports from the north, from near Thunderhead, are
Mhm.
dictating otherwise, then we can move on Sinclair. But I think it rests upon the conversation at Mecca.
Okay. So
Okay.
I'll convey that to Mecca. Say we're debating going to the Gnoll camp. We're going to Sinclair. Any updates? What's the situation? Are there any scouts heading to the north? That's where the big group seems to be heading.
There's a little bit of a delay, and what comes back is that Sinclair is stable. The attack was pretty quick. It seemed to happen before the sun rose. There were maybe 30 of them. A dozen or so were killed. The rest all left. There was a large and peculiar one who was commanding them with an intelligence not typical of Gnoll, or of a Gnoll-like beast. And the details about Fort Thunderhead are alarming and a little difficult to check in on at the moment, as it is like a little bit over a week north of Sinclair. It's way up there.
We move
I mean-
now.
Share that. We just go.
Since Fort Thunderhead is already so far north,
Yeah.
I feel like
I mean, if we
traveling to
don't have to
Sinclair.
check in, if Sinclair's fine, they don't need us to check in. We could go to the
Yeah.
Gnoll camp and
I
then
feel
just
like
head straight north.
yeah, I feel like traveling to Sinclair and then up north to Thunderhead would just be, it would take too much time.
Mm.
And while we could, within 2 days, try to find these people who were caught from from that massacre.
The
The
camp
3.
may have notes, orders that give us a hint of what they're doing overall.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
we could gather
Mhm.
information.
I
Well-
don't like it. I don't respect it. But I agree.
Then
The time for your vengeance, for your god, it will come in time. But I think these
Desecrate a
people need
holy
our help.
They desecrate a holy spot. If this was your dragon temple, you would rest at nothing.
I think my dragon would want me to take care of the people first. At least make sure that they're safe.
Volkar bumps into him, like shoulder checks him, and just goes south, heading towards.
the Gnoll camp.
He's definitely angry.
Yeah, he might be pissed.
Yeah.
I think he can feel it.
Don't worry about it, Kalis. Only
And,
those who have not seen war would value buildings over people. Let's go south.
At this moment, Lila,
Oh.
because there is an NPC with you. She just for the viewers, I'll describe her again. She is a 19-year-old human, young woman. She is 6 foot, slender but muscular, kind of built like a runner, martial artist. She's kind of dauntingly pale, has weird the strange combination of dark brown eyes and similar to Quilly's hair, just excessively curly, just all over the place, bright orange. Hers is actually pulled up into a high ponytail right now that kind of like, broccoli's out a little bit at the back. And Theron, as you say that, Lila kind of looks up and watches Volkar walk a little way and goes, well, I mean, if he's being too pissy, I can just kick his ass again.
I
Wait, so-
heard that didn't happen.
That was
I think-
really in denial today.
I think he was a bit drunk when that happened, so I don't know if he actually remembered it or not. He might be telling the truth. He might actually think it never happened.
Maybe.
Keep it in mind. But for now, let's just go.
I think if we find them, I think he'll be a bit more susceptible.
Mm.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, I guess off we go.
And off you do go, in fact. Unless anyone has any other last things to chime in with.
Actually, before we go, since Volkar moved on ahead, I guess I'll take Milo up on my shoulders.
Ah.
Okay.
He kind of lost his ride, you know.
Milo
guess
does
so, yeah.
not disagree with any shoulder rides.
Okay. About 10 minutes later, another message comes in from Mirka that says, keep me updated every morning and evening. As soon as you know where you are headed, tell me. Stopping by Sinclair at some point is advisable.
Alright. You got it, boss. XOXO. Smiley face.
Did you tell him that we're heading towards the North Camp?
We're
Exclamation point.
heading towards the Gnoll.
I was waiting for you to not tell him. Okay, and so southwest it is, following the tracks. Fortunately, the tracks are pretty obvious. They're quite easy to follow. As you go, you definitely see that they are, to the best of your imagination, pulling 3 bodies with them. That's really all you can imagine these drag marks to be. And if you had to guess, 6 or 7 gnolls. Not a whole lot. Much smaller than the group that was headed north. And what's the marching order? I know we got Volkar being
A couple
pouty at the
feet
front.
ahead. He's like 10 feet out ahead.
I'll be in front.
Well,
Okay.
I got Milo like on top of me, on my shoulders. I guess I'll be in the middle, I guess.
I can pull up the rear.
I'll be, I don't know, next to Kalis, I guess.
And Lila is actually hanging to the back. Sort of with Theron, but kind of branching off occasionally. It looks like she's scouting and doing her thing. About 3-ish hours to travel in. So around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You all suddenly notice this large, massive, looming shadow just kind of casts itself over the trees, over the forest, over all of you, and as you look up, you see a quite large airship. Way up above you, you see these large bluish stones on the bottom of it that are kind of glowing and pulsing. And on the side of it reads the name Deer Sentinel, like DEAR. And just kind of headed northeast. Doesn't stop, doesn't do anything. Just a big old airship.
Kind of like
Like-
shrug, trying to get like Milo's attention. You see that?
What? What is a sentinel? What?
Oh,
what is that?
that's what you're wondering about. The Sentinel, not the ship flying in the sky.
Is,
Really
Well,
kind of
is it
stops in her
flying
tracks.
any sort of
The eyes
like?
are glued
Have
on
you
that
heard?
thing.
Can you hear that? It sounds like an iridescent buzzing.
You have to
It's telling
yell.
us
I can't quite hear you up there.
All I hear is an iridescent buzzing, wasting more time.
Is it flying any sort of colors or flag?
Not that you see actually.
And where's
Yeah.
it heading?
Oh, it's like northeast, kind of. Like maybe not quite east enough to be Vasselheim bound, so who knows?
What was the ship called again?
Deer
Deer
Sentinel.
Sentinel. Would I have heard anything about like an airship that goes up by that name?
Sure, go ahead and just I don't know, give me a history check.
Okay.
And Quilly, you as well.
Okay. What's my history? Okay. 14.
Okay.
9.
9. Derek, sounds like the kind of thing that those rich people from down south would name a ship, but you don't recognize this one. And Quilly, it seems sort of familiar, but again, it kind of just seems like the sort of thing rich people would name a ship, maybe, so.
I think Quilly is just looking at it until it disappears from eyesight and then just shakes it off, keeps walking.
And it doesn't look like it's like descending, right? It doesn't look like it's
No,
getting ready to
it's
land
just
or
passing
anything.
by. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Just doing its thing. Just, sometimes airships are seen up here. Typically not too common in this area, but it's not unheard of. But that's all I have to say on that. Ship just passes you by. Doesn't
What?
stop, doesn't pay any mind.
Should we like let that Merca guy know, or
Nah, it's
do we
fine.
think it can't matters?
I'm not sure if it's important enough.
Yeah,
Are
I don't
we
know.
done
if
wasting time? You made a big deal about me.
We're still walking.
Yeah.
We are walking.
Everyone stopped and stared at a bird.
That's a big bird.
What was that again?
Wow, you two must be related then with your beautiful pair of wings.
I don't know what you're talking about. I really wish I did.
I can explain to you on the way. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
He says from 20 yards away.
Yeah.
Okay. And onward you go. Let me change from the harp loop. I'm nearing having longer songs for this, but at the moment we're on shorter stuff. TLDR, skip a little bit of the travel time. You travel through the rest of the day. You are noticing that, unlike the previous days where the smaller critters and wildlife had been pretty vacant, or entirely vacant, some life has started to come back into the woods around you. And it's actually quite warm for springtime in Isilra today, but you travel through the rest of the day. No other events of note happen unless there's any conversations to be had. And as we are coming into nighttime, probably around the time people would want to set up a camp for the evening, would you like to do so? Would you like to push on and gain some extra time?
I think maybe we should just push on a little bit.
Yeah,
Just
as
a
well
bit,
as we can.
you know, until it's noticeably dark.
Okay.
Mouths of babes.
you just say lots of babes?
It's like talking to a 3-year-old.
Kalis says, suddenly interested.
Yeah, did you say lots of babes? No, I'm kidding.
So how much longer? I would say there's about another 90 minutes till it's actually dark. I'm not gonna bother doing exhaustion checks for right now unless they become relevant because you're presumably about to go to sleep and get rid of that anyway. So, but
I'll just go until
Another
a few
hour.
minutes till sundown.
I don't think we need to make camp. We just need to sleep.
Well, I could always use a fire.
Yeah.
I just like being
Yeah,
toasty.
try
you
not
know?
to get hypothermia would be appreciated.
We're in the middle of like the woods, right?
yes, yes.
Okay. And there's no like
Don't you have a giant lion mane that
cave
you're...
or alcove?
Yes, I
Anything like
do.
that?
It's very comfortable,
could
actually.
look.
His name is Bugsby.
Okay.
Yeah, Theron, if you want to check for something like that, go ahead and just give me
Yeah.
a survival check.
Okay. Is it technically forest? Because I'm favorite
It
terrain
is.
right now.
It is. It
Okay.
is. Yes.
Is that advantage or is that
Yes,
What is that?
advantage.
okay?
You're also with other people who know the area fairly well, so.
Not great. Survival?
Yep.
11.
11. No caves or like great outcroppings at the moment. But there are there's a handful of like little kind of like rolling hills where like you could kind of nest down in the middle of and be a little bit more out of sight. Still have enough flat ground to be vaguely comfortable.
We should head up to those hills. That way we're out of sight. Then we can set up a fire.
High ground.
I love
Good
having
plan.
a ranger. We
This
needed
guy's
you
all
last
tech-
time.
This guy's old tactician. That's all he is.
Okay. And so, I assume there you head, and there you make camp for the evening. As you're all just getting settled in there, Derek,
Yes.
you hear a voice suddenly emitting from your pocket.
Oh boy.
And in fact, everyone around hears this voice kind of emitting from his pocket.
Oh.
Hey, Derek. Tell me you're
You
alive,
should-
please.
Do you have a tiny
We're-
person in your pocket?
Leaving for Kadara tomorrow. It'll be a while. Answer me, please.
You have a fairy in your pocket.
Derek.
No.
You know that voice? And you were maybe hoping not to quite hear from it quite so soon. Maybe sooner.
Yeah.
Hard to say.
Was it Delana?
It was Zalana.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay, I take out the sending stone that I had in my pack. I showed everyone quick.
Oh, it's a rock.
Yeah, it's just this greenish, like palm-sized, smooth, just rock, pretty much.
Pet rock?
Where do you get one that talks?
You people have never seen a sending stone before?
Nah,
No.
I'm just messing with you. Yeah, it's a sending.
I've
I just
actually
didn't know he had
never
one.
seen one before. It's crazy.
Okay, so anyways, I replied back.
Need some
But
privacy.
well, it's not gonna. Ah, crap! Why did you drop it on me now?
I completely forgot.
I'm evil. You can't give me these tools.
Yeah,
Kalis learned that last
Yeah.
time.
Oh no, yep, no.
yeah. Okay, I replied back. Yeah, I'm still live. I'm on a job right now, taking care of some gnolls. Where did they say they had it again?
Kadara, which is the bird folk place across the sea, up in the mountains. Yep.
Okay, what they say? I'm still alive.
You're on a
still
job.
alive.
Killing some gnolls.
On a job, tracking down some gnolls. I hope you have a safe trip to Kadara. And I found out the creature is Coatl. 25.
Okay.
Do I recognize the voice from our time together?
You would.
You would.
That is Zalala, female satyr, and you would know that she slapped Derek right before we left
Yeah.
after
Nice.
an argument.
I
Nice
like
good
it.
argument slap.
So is that it? Is your relationship over? Did she finally dump you? Because she could do so much.
No.
She could do so
No,
much
it-
better.
Oh, it's complicated. Like, we've been off and on for a few years just because we're in 2 separate caravans, so we don't see each other a lot.
Long distance.
Yeah, and
I hear it never works.
I will say she's got a mean right hook.
I want to meet her.
Does every
You can
woman
see- I
that
think you
meets
can
you
still
punch you?
I think if you look really closely, you can see still a little bit of the imprint.
Oh yeah, I see it.
yeah, I had.
You know,
I
we're
had
talking
20 hit-
about a right hook. You know, has a really good right hook.
y-
Lila,
yeah.
man, Volcar, you
Yeah,
remember
she
that?
Nah, the funny thing is, I don't think he remembers. But damn, was it a good? Oh, it was a good right hook.
She kind of shadow boxes a little bit, throws a nice knee to the air.
Is that why my jaw was sore that morning?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
bit swollen still. I'm kidding.
Out of place.
That or maybe you got lucky.
So yeah,
And
she's
she
female satyr
starts-
ex-girlfriend.
You are very young. You are very strong. You are very fast. I'm going to diffuse myself from this situation before I say something incredibly stupid.
Probably
Uh,
best.
Volcar will
Yeah.
also know that the sending that Derek did have a sending stone because he got a message probably like the day before we went on the first mission. But that was from a different person.
And then
From you would
does she-
you
does
would
she-
rec- no the
does she know about your friends, the ones that were from before, who attacked the caravan?
yeah, she was there.
yeah, she was there for that.
I think it's for the best that we're out of the city for now.
Yeah, that's why he left. Anyways,
It's a nice name.
Volcar will know that he has that sending stone. And its quirk of releasing any message out loud.
Yep. It
On
seems
speaker.
it was
Forget to
not
turn it
quite
off
made
during the movie.
correctly, and it does
Nope.
read or vocalize every message it receives.
Wow.
Out loud.
Yep.
And
I can't wait that to happen at the most inconvenient time.
In the middle of
yeah,
battle.
but the thing is, like, my other friend, Dell, he's the one that's supposed to have it. So that means people are stealing it now.
Oh, so it's like a communal sending stone. Oh, okay.
Or she's sleeping with Dell.
Oh,
No.
that'd be unfortunate, wouldn't it? Yeah.
No. He's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't roll that way.
Oh.
You don't know.
I mean, maybe he does. I think. Actually,
Man,
I've
nice
never-
weather we're having.
Yeah, it's a good night, huh?
And
Are
you hear
are
Lila from
moons out
back.
today?
I'm going to sleep. Y'all keep talking about
Yeah.
your feelings and shit, I guess.
Anyways, like, her and my relationship is complicated. It got very complicated when I left. So we're kind of in a
You're in the
gray area.
doghouse.
Kind of like in a rough patch.
Did
Yeah?
you skip?
Yeah.
Did you ghost her?
I'm
No,
gonna
I
go take a
didn't.
watch. You guys
That
go and do that, and I'm
Yeah,
just I'm gonna go top of the hill and just
I think,
fucking keep
I
watch.
think I'll join you for this first one. And I'll walk off too.
Beautiful.
I might
Oh,
just go
So-
to bed.
Derek
Milo
is
just never goes to. He never takes scout duty ever.
He's
Like,
here
"Oh,
for the coin. That's when he'll be.
I like my beauty sleep, man.
Yeah.
We'll get 8
Yep.
hours.
Since we have time before he goes to sleep, Volkar is going to light up an incense by the fire, bring out his little bowl,
Yes.
and
How
cast
silly of me to not have this spell at the ready.
augur.
Oh, I thought he was about to smoke.
He is
I'm sorry.
he is frightened for the first time because this is a place that is this was the place he learned the stories of. This is the place where his god bled for his world. So he asks, "Are we going the right way?"
Okay. And as you sit down and do so, soft, drizzling rain makes itself present. And your result? Nothing in either direction.
What was that thing was calling them? He goes to sleep.
Derek is taking the first watch because he can't sleep right now.
Okay, so we got a trio
Oh,
on
we
the
got
first
shit. We
watch.
got a trio.
Hell
Three
yes.
asleep, three asleep,
Alright.
three asleep.
4 with Lila,
three
4 asleep.
It's dangerous to be asleep in these games with you.
It is true.
So, are the three of you all separating? Are you talking during your watch? Are there things to say or do, or are you like splitting up a bit?
I'm just chilling with Theron. I'm gonna, I don't know if Derek is with us as a trio, just on the top of the hill.
He'll probably stay near the fire because he can't see.
Yeah, okay.
And he's just sitting there thinking, "Well, why did you let her have it?"
Maybe we'll find out someday.
Yeah.
Okay, and so I will say, Derek,
Mhm.
give me a perception check, and then Theron and Kalis, I will let one of you roll with advantage. I imagine
That's
it'll be
a,
Theron. Yeah,
that's a Theron call.
yeah, it seems logical.
Yep.
19.
Yeah, Derek is too distracted right now. He has a 6.
It's accurate. It's so accurate.
And what from Theron?
19.
19, okay. Yeah, your watch passes quietly. There are more insects and some other critters around tonight than the last couple days, but no unwelcome guests.
Is like this hill that we're on, me and Theron, is it kind of like slightly overlooking the trees? Is it like view? Can you see the sky, like the night sky?
Yeah, I mean the Wolfwood isn't like so dense that you can't see through the canopy or anything. So like you're not getting a great view of the horizon or anything, but you can look
No.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, just straight up. Can we see the moons?
Fucking I forgot to consider the moon cycles because it's whack in this place.
Don't
Sure.
get me started on the moods.
Both moons, I guess, they're here. They'll be very
Okay.
random, I guess, so
Okay.
thanks, Matt.
It's quite pretty, aren't they? The moons.
It's drizzly.
What was that?
Must have been the wind.
It must have been the
Been the
wind. It's chiseling. It's chiseling. It's chiseling. But
Spending
Yeah.
a lot of time looking at the moon at night.
no. Just There's kind of this skylight in the part of the nest. When I was a child, you could get the moonlight that basically peered down into the play area. I would sometimes not be able to sleep, and I would just stare at the moon. Kind of familiar in a way. Some weird way. Why? What about you?
Where I'm from, spent a lot of time in a watchtower. And the moon, just the right time, would kind of light up the city around. You can almost see as clear as day sometimes. It was beautiful. Missed it, honestly. The Feywild doesn't have anything like it.
Feywild. Huh. I think you mentioned it before. How long? How long were you there for?
A decade in terms of Feywild years, but
Oh. I guess I'll stick with a decade in Exandrian years then. 'Cause I don't know. I don't know the difference. Decade. It's a long time.
yes, maybe to you. To me, it was just
Yeah. Damn elves.
10 years there. It was tough, but
10 years ago.
relatively safer than where I had left. So
Yeah. Well,
I'm glad to be back.
glad to have you here.
Hmm.
You're quite
not so
capable, you
bad.
know that, right?
I know. Trust me.
I know.
You aren't so bad yourself.
Just glad to hear.
Bit
I was
young,
never bit young, yeah.
but
Bit wet behind the ears still.
it's what's in your heart that counts. You're a good person.
Thanks. I try my best. Whether that counts for something.
Volcar, though.
Yeah,
You
Volcar.
really gotta be careful with that one, huh? I mean,
He's quite impulsive, impetuous.
yeah, seems to make more enemies than he does friends.
But I think his heart's in the right place.
Uh-huh. And Milo, you're not afraid he'll just run off first chance he gets?
Nah. To be honest, I think he would have stolen my amulet by now. He was around my neck long enough. Not that it actually is worth anything to anyone outside the order. But yeah.
A bit too loud to me, you know.
Who,
Never
Milo?
shuts- Oh yes, very never shuts up.
Oh yeah, like that one time he was fucking barking at my archguardian. What on
Mm.
earth was that?
Must be
Yeah.
fun at parties though.
He is. That time drinking, that was fun. But
Yeah, I didn't think he had the strength to drag Volcar in. That was very surprising.
I was about to say his technique was actually quite on point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah. But
Yeah.
I think it's time for the next watch.
Yeah, sounds good to me. And then I'll walk up to Milo and kick him awake.
Yeah.
Make yourself useful. You got next watch.
You heard the elf?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Would anyone else like to take a second watch?
I'll take second watch.
Okay.
Eric's asleep.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so we've got
Theron has been added.
the short
to the-
ones. So Milo and Quilly, I would love perception checks from both of you. Also, I kind of wasn't thinking about it earlier, but it is dark out, so if y'all ain't
I'm
got
staying
dark
by the
vision,
fire.
then you can stay by the fire and roll normal.
Yeah, what's
but,
up?
And then if you don't have dark vision, then you don't want to be by the fire, then disadvantage.
That's a natural one.
All right, and perception check from Milo as well.
Jesus, that scared me.
I forgot about the rolling on screen. That'll happen sometimes, guys, on this show, I guess.
Yeah.
So, what's your total?
11.
11. Okay, that is 11 times better than Quilly's.
Yeah. I think she's just distracted just by the fire.
Yeah,
She probably pulled out her compass and is just like dangling it, kind of getting lost in thought.
Can't
And then,
focus when Kalis is snoring.
but also can't focus with Lila suddenly just lightly kicking you in the ass. And Milo, Quilly's posted up right by the fire. Are you staying around there? Or are you heading up on the hill a bit? Where are you going?
No, I'm just staying with Quilly.
Okay. And yeah, as Lila kind of boots you in the ass, she kind of laughs a little bit to herself and then just kind of like crouches down beside you in the fire. Well, kind of looks up at the sky, looks back at you, Quilly. You're right. I mean,
Yeah, I'm fine. I guess that airship, it seemed kind of familiar. I mean, I guess, yeah, it seems familiar because I've seen one before, but it's weird to see one flying, I guess.
I gotta be honest. I don't like them. Not one bit. I would hate to be.
Are you scared of heights?
Oh, not heights, but like they fly with rocks. You know, like that's crazy.
Flying rocks. Yeah, it's a bit
Yeah,
contradictory.
flying rocks in a ship in the sky. I mean, I just no thanks. So
Well, I think they would be, not too bad to ride on. The wind is pretty nice. The view, I think. I don't really remember too much.
we'll again, you just say the word. We can go back.
I think I would like to. They found me there once before. They could do it again. As much as I may not like it, the hiding in plain sight seemed to be working pretty well so far. But maybe I wouldn't mind visiting. Maybe there were some books that weren't taken.
Maybe, yeah. And she looks over at you, Milo, having no idea what's being talked about right now. What's your deal? I mean, we all see what you want us to see, what you want your deal to be. Loud, kind of weird, life of the party, barking at hot ladies in the streets, and I mean, we did find you they found you in handcuffs, and so I mean, I don't give a shit, but well, okay, I know that you're here because you have to be. But what brought you to the city?
What the fuck is up
what's
with
actually your deal? I mean, yeah, what is up with that? I mean, if we're traveling together and I guess now going to hunt some gnolls in a fucking castle in the ice,
that? Yeah, it seemed like you were
gotta
probably better
say
off
something.
before we broke you out.
I guess that's what I'm trying to say is you could just leave. I know it'd be weird and bad. You probably could never go back to Vasselheim again, but I mean, what the hell, man?
I just came, just to enjoy, and to the city just to enjoy and, do my own thing, see where it takes me, and this is where it's taken me so far. I can't really complain, except for the whole, arresting thing and all that, but, it is what it is.
I would love for you to roll either a persuasion or a deception, depending on if you're being honest or not, which I will let you
Cool.
determine in this case.
Cool.
So just tell me your total and don't tell me which one you have rolled.
Okay.
And Quilly, if at all you care to apply insight, you may certainly.
I would love to do an insight check.
Insight check.
11.
12.
Ooh.
He's a slippery one. And you see Lila kind of like crosses her arms, kind of squints at you for a little bit across the fire. She kind of looks over at you, Quilly. You know, I really hate to say this, but I kind of trust the bastard.
I mean, there's definitely those fly by a seat of pants type of folk. I'm not one to
Yeah.
judge. I'm
Well,
quite literally.
I was just getting up to piss. I figured I'd just scare you, so have fun on your watch.
Great. Have
Wake
fun
me
with
up
the
when you're
piss.
done. I will. I certainly will. And with that, she leaves you. And the rest of your watch goes by. And so, I assume you wake Lila up for the third watch.
Boy, wake up.
I'm jumping
Fuck.
on Volcar.
And as you jump, as like right around your neck.
As
have-
he's
You have 3
it's
seconds.
your turn. It's your turn. Yeah. I'm trying to go back to sleep. Yeah, it's your turn.
My hand is slowly starting to squeeze.
To be fair, if you keep squeezing, you might go to sleep faster. So,
Yeah,
This was- This
just
was
don't.
a poor choice
Hard,
on your
Eddie.
part.
Poor. Those are words. Yeah. It was fun regardless.
Like arm's length.
Probably like 2 feet off the floor.
oh, easily. All right. Well, I'm assuming you don't want to actually inflict harm on him.
No.
Okay,
Maybe.
good.
Maybe a
Just had to
little
check. Volkar's in a fragile state of mind right now.
Every now and then you'll
Just
notice
turned
the
in the middle
twinkling
of
in
the
his
night.
right eye.
Male fragility is at an all-time high right now.
Oh man. Yeah, I guess because we've had some dramatic talks throughout the night so far. Volkar, what are your intentions? Spoiler, your watch is gonna pass. Okay, so how do you spend your watch? Are you initiating conversation? What are you doing?
It's me and Derek.
No, Lila.
It's you and Lila.
Yeah.
Arm wrestling?
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
You know she's not gonna say no to that.
Just that goddamn right I am. Hell yeah. I want to arm wrestle.
Any
You
chance?
said persuasion,
to
so
be a
that's
man?
15.
15. She kind of looks at you, rolls her eyes a little bit, looks back at everyone else asleep. Motions for you to walk like 30 feet away. Finds a nice little stump, kneels on down in front of it, and winks at you. So let's just go ahead and,
But you do, by the way, you do in fact have a mean right hook.
yes, I do. So let's just do straight strength rolls.
Yep.
Let me get her stats open.
Ooh, not bad. It's a dirty 20.
That is actually higher than what she got. Did not roll too great. And yeah, at least in this one, you do get the best of her. It seems that your raw strength, at least in this moment, is superior. Speed might be a different thing, but in terms of strength,
That's for kicking my ass at the bar. I will never say this in front of the others, but that's
All
for
of us are asleep for this.
right? Well, I gotta say, I don't dislike you so far, and that
I don't.
says a lot, to be honest.
I don't dislike you. You and Quilly seem to be close. You know each other from before?
Depends on your definition of before, I suppose,
Or
technically.
Vassal.
No, not before then. I've been here most of my life, so. But
I've only been in. This is the most people I've ever seen. In the past 6 months, I have seen more people than I have ever seen in my entire life. My village is about the size of a hamlet with 1 square block. But my God.
I mean, I relate to that. I grew up on a farm, so before the city, a few years I had before then was.
I wish I could have grown up on a farm. I grew up in a cave.
Farms ain't all that great. They're
We did have farms. They were more mushroom farms than anything. I hate mushrooms.
you just ain't found the right you just ain't found the right type yet. So
Oh no, I've had a lot, especially the good ones.
well, fair enough. Just maybe try to temper that noggin a little bit.
Every fiber of my being is telling me to go north.
I know.
It's a literal fight to not go north, but you know what? The sad thing about it? This is the first time I felt really close to Cord. I mean, there aren't many of us priests of Cord. You've got the big 4 up in their fancy city with the Knights Brotherhood and the and the Justice Keepers and the Wild Hearts and the frickin' Kobold, whatever, the Blue Spirits, whatever they're called. But we're the dumb ones. We're the cannon fodder. Those who worship my god are considered cannon fodder. Oh no, you're that strength gods. You're the storm gods, Ben. You sit right here in the front line and defend this place. And I will admit, we do have a strength to us. Strength is... But controlled strength. Strength for a purpose. I'm not a moron, as much as they would like to admit. I enjoy life. Or I try to enjoy life. But we're here for a purpose. The gods ordain it so. And I feel like I'm not living up to my purpose. Also, I think Kalis is a bit of a dick, and I like to punch. I like to nutshot him a few times.
Well, he's pretty shiny, so probably won't be too hard to.
He's a
Probably
walking
won't be too
target.
hard to hit, but I mean, couple points. I think anyone who enjoys life can't be a moron by nature. Only morons can experience anything and not find a way to maybe not enjoy, but appreciate it. So, I don't think you're a moron. I think you're a little hot-blooded, which is fine, because so am I. I mean, I'm not going to give you the sad story, but yeah, I've heard some
Where
people
did you
being
learn
stupid.
to kick ass like that? Because my God, the parts I do remember, I think my rib is still shattered in one place. By the way, from like what, 3 punches in a second? Because my God, you're
Yeah.
fast.
Well, I practice a lot. I don't really have much else to live for, if I'm being honest. I will say at least you have a god. You know? I wish I did. I don't.
There's been no word about what happened.
What happened? What do you mean?
God of Death disappeared.
Yeah, funny thing. God of Death goes away, people keep dying. Not sure what's up with that, but
I think death is still a part of life, and we've still got the Wild Mother roaming around.
if you ever want to learn more about that sentiment, let me know. But sun's coming up. Let's wake up the
Let's-
kids.
I have
she
an
just-
idea.
Oh God, what are you doing?
All right. I am going to take my. All right. I want to. I don't want to use a spell.
Also, you all get a long rest if that did anything, but I don't think it did.
Yeah.
Just long rest. just
I am
sure.
going to go right up to Kalis, who I'm assuming is asleep, right up into his ears. Sun's up!
My turn to. What on earth was that for?
I thought we were supposed to be going. So don't we have some? We have some people to rescue. Come along then. Help me pack up the camp.
Yeah, we must go. We always must go somewhere. Yes, we're going.
Who knows? Maybe your girlfriend will hear how you rescued 3 people.
Girlfriend, yeah. There's no one quite like that in my life, so
Really? What about that?
she's just a superior. She
Oh, that
is.
was his boss.
Nah, that's one of my bosses. I have multiple.
Rough.
Yeah, rough. Haha, funny. Yeah, I get it now, cause you're the fucking dog. Okay. Haha, very funny. Made me shit my pants when I'm talking to my arch guardian. Okay. It's not even my arch guardian. I don't know why I was shitting my pants. And I go off.
And so with that, you all awaken. The rain has gotten a bit heavier. It's kind of a windy morning. And the hood up, of course.
Yep.
Are you maintaining the same marching order as last time?
I like to think that now Volkar is cooled off. He's
Staying with us.
yeah, he's actually with the group right now.
Okay.
It's okay. He can take Milo this time.
He's got Milo up on one of his shoulders. Did I yell that loud?
It was pretty loud, but it's fine.
If you
Yeah,
ever
fucking
jump on,
burst in my ear.
you ever jump on me again, we're gonna have a problem. Everybody gets one.
Is Milo currently riding anyone?
He's
Yeah, he's
riding
on
me.
Volker's shoulder.
Okay, he's on Volcar, okay. Sorry, I missed that detail.
Yeah.
So, whichever two are up at the front, I would love some perception and or survival checks.
I'll go first or second.
Go first.
Farron,
Even though I have
I believe Aquili just rolled, so I will leave it as Quilly and Theron for now.
Alright. Perception.
Just for reference, I'll just be in the back.
Okay. Well,
Alright,
I got
got it.
13, so.
13. All right. As you proceed traveling, Quilly, did you check in with Mirka at all last night, retroactively?
Oh, that's right.
No.
No, you definitely woke up to 3 distinct messages, all of increasing sternness, kindly and or not so kindly requesting to know whether you're still alive, because he can see where you are, and you haven't moved for the evening because of the tracking. However, you never told him that you were still alive.
That we
And
were
so
good, man.
about 40 minutes into travel, it goes off another time, and you look and you're like, ah, shit, 4 missed calls?
Mom is gonna be pissed.
And yeah, boss is angry.
I'm gonna be grounded.
No call, no show. The worst thing you
Yeah.
can do.
Oh
your
my
job.
goodness,
Yeah.
the worst.
Just all the time, they're the worst.
Yep.
Hey, we're live. Sorry, fell asleep. Forgot to check in. We're okay. Still making our way to the Gnoll camp.
Make our way downtown.
Nope.
Walking
Nope.
fast.
Nope. 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 You're
Can't
fired.
afford it.
Kaelus's limbs fall off suddenly, and
You know what he did?
almost immediately, Quilly, receive a message that just says, "Good, don't do it again." From experience, missing radio check-in when you're in the wilderness, real big deal.
Missing radio check-ins, period. Really big
Yes.
deal.
Yes, big
100%
big deal.
deal.
But with that slight scolding aside, you
Sorry,
proceed
Dad. Sorry.
on the way, and
Somebody's in trouble.
the Wolfwood doesn't really change too much in terms of topography and you know, general atmosphere and environment. And with the rain still steadily getting a bit heavier, kind of threatening maybe to storm in a bit, as is standard fare in the Vesper Timberlands, Vasselheim area in the spring. Theron, you are a little bit up at the front, and I almost accidentally said with your elf eyes.
The ticket to the Hobbits to Isengard.
See
Yeah.
with your elf eyes.
So my brain just did a lot of mental gymnastics right there, and I arrived back at remembering, I didn't tell you that because we are recording now and I'm giving the recaps, I'm going to be a super benevolent dictator, and each game I will grant all of you 1 inspiration die. So you all get your d6 to add every game. So I don't know why that brought me back to that thought, but it did. So elf eyes, thank you. You have not failed me. But Theron, what you see up at the front with your not so human eyesight, about maybe 80 or so feet in front of you, you see a bit of blood, pretty recent blood, like on the ground, kind of splattered on the tree, some fur, kind of a hunk of meat, not like a, you know, prepared, like it was just torn off something, and some heavy, like bear footprints, that are kind of like stomping past where the blood is, and you also notice, some similar Gnoll tracks to what you've been following that don't seem to come from the tracks that you've been following, but you see other ones off to the side that look pretty recent, kind of around where the bear tracks are.
Signs of the prisoners' tracks too.
Those continue the direction you've been going. So those go straight in front of you, and this is like new tracks, new unaccounted for ones, to the right side of you.
And it kind of splits off from the main tracks, right?
No, you don't actually see them branching off. You just see that they're kind of around about 80 feet to your right side. Not sure where they came from.
Okay. This area has been recently disturbed. See those tracks right there?
How old are those tracks? Oh.
Couple of hours?
Less.
Less?
Yeah. Pretty damn recent.
Those people still might be alive.
Right. The tracks continue down a different path.
Yeah.
This is something different
Oh.
on the side.
Theron, as you're stopping, you talk, you kind of hear off. in the
Oh,
distance.
boy.
Never roll well on initiative.
I think initiative.
Okay, it's not bad.
Oh,
It's not
boy. And
I'm gonna scream ambush.
bad. Yours.
Oh, okay.
I will.
Ambush!
Oh,
And,
come on.
Spread out!
Glow in the dice,
Okay.
dark dice.
And
Glow in the dark dice.
let
The best
us
roll I've had all night.
go ahead and
So.
roll initiative.
Oh.
Okay, actually, before I do that, let me get the initiative rolls. So, is anyone above a 20?
Negative.
Negative. Okay. 15 to 19.
18.
19.
I have a dirty 20.
Okay, so Milo with a 20.
I have a 19.
18.
15.
Eric, 19.
I also
Wow.
have a 15.
Wow.
It's a
Wow.
16, but I have
Crazy.
-1 initiative, so 15.
So that is Kalis and Volkar at 15. Who has higher dex?
He definitely does.
Yeah, I have a 14 to dexterity.
I have
Yes.
a 9.
Yes. Wow, those are some crazy ass rolls for
I know.
compared to before.
Oh, God forbid.
Oh, poor Milo.
Question: is the music playing for anyone else?
Not for
It
me.
is not. It is just some
Not
sounds
yet,
at the moment.
not
I
yet.
will bring in some more music.
In my head, just the Mission Impossible theme is playing. You know.
Dun, dun.
Doo-doo-doo.
Who is 10 to 14?
I got an 11.
All right, and are we missing anyone? Is that everyone?
I think Milo.
That is everyone.
No, Milo got
And Milo
20.
got a
No,
dirty 20.
Milo's at 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
everybody.
He's going
Milo?
first.
Did you roll for Lila?
I did. Yes.
Okay.
She rolled real bad, so she got a 13.
Wow, real bad. 13. Wow.
She quick.
Not
Or
in this
a
party.
So,
For a bug? Yeah.
He does dope monk stuff.
In this party, 13's good. Ooh.
so I don't have my ring light for tonight, so our lighting's going to be a little bit incongruent between cameras, but that's fine. So essentially, let me place you all roughly where you had started.
I only get to see all of them.
I mean, they're not super special yet. They're just bright and neon colors right now.
To me.
Also, on that note, I was running out of colors that would stand out. So Volkar is a nice light blue that actually about matches your name tag in here. Quilly is a darker, sort of slightly purplish blue at the moment, but very much different. Milo is so purple. So incredibly purple. Theron is yellow, and then Derek is green, and Kalis is orange. So most are about normal, but some slight changes.
A lot of different shades of blue.
Can we use Frankenstein, Kalis?
Oh no! Not Frankenstein Kalis.
I want him to pop up as an enemy at some
Nah,
point.
that's gonna happen when his face gets eaten by like a mind flower or something like that. Just all like.
Okay, so let me turn back on my
Destroyed.
mouse broadcasting. So we have a Theron, we have a Quilly kind of in the shadow right now. I can get the other camera set up in a moment. And the rest of you are all kind of back this direction. So I will ask where all exactly you want to be placed in this. I guess I'll just start with Derek. Where in this sort of upper left quadrant off the grassy map, where would you like to be? And then go ahead and just turn back on your mouse broadcasting for this.
I was right. I forgot I turned it off.
Yep.
Probably like about right here.
Okay. Did I guess right? Yeah, roughly.
Yeah.
Kalis, where you at?
I'm technically near the back
Mm-hmm.
of the marching order, so if Derek, were you at the back?
Well,
the-
it's in the middle.
He's in the
Yeah,
middle.
he was
Okay,
in
so
the
I'd be
middle.
slightly behind. So it'd be like, yeah,
Maybe there-ish.
right there. Yeah.
Just so we don't run out of real estate.
Sounds about right.
And then Volkar, and I'll say, for the purposes of this, and now dismounting Milo, who were also kind of toward the middle.
Boom, 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 boom.
And you might notice, so Lila was originally printed in a different scale. She is abnormally large at the moment. She's not like 9 feet tall. You can't tell from this angle, which is good, but up close, she's fucking huge.
Love me a big woman.
So
Brienne of
Girl.
Tarth.
monstrous right now. And okay, let me get some gnolls.
Definitely an Amazon right there. It's okay. Milo likes to climb trees.
We went there.
We did go there. We did go there. Even though I don't think Lilas is type. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. I can't make that judgment.
Okay. So. Okay. Sorry. A little clumsy getting this all set up. And I'll stay in the overhead for now, and I'll switch to the other if we need it. So, let me kill our peaceful background sounds. Because fuck that.
Replace it with
It's
intense
not
combat
peaceful.
music. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need something that I can, smash some
Are they
skulls
eating
together.
a bear? An owlbear?
Theron and Quilly up at the front, as you're kind of looking, they are in fact eating what appears to be an owlbear. Fun story, that was a print that I fucked up, and it doesn't have a head, so I just cut it off the base and was like, it's dead now. So, that's what we got. And, again, each square 5 foot. Rough approximation when we're not on the squares directly. And top of the order is 3 hyenas. These little tokens are hyenas. It was less confusing visually to use these than to use other gnolls. So those little tokens are hyenas, which all begin kind of gibbering and snarling, almost cackling, as immediately 3 of them start heading off, flanking away from the owlbear corpse that they are in fact feasting on.
Do we have a surprise round?
No, it's
Yeah.
You do not.
If
They
anything,
definitely
we
heard
avoided-
you. They,
Yeah.
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 I just wanted
Maybe
to make
I
the
think if
yell,
anything,
the
we
yell
avoided being
ambush, I think
surprised.
gave us away
Yeah.
a bit.
Yeah.
I think maybe if we investigated more, we could have surprised them, but it's fine.
Okay. 3 of them kind of step forward, snarling a bit. Not at a full sprint, kind of staying almost in a slight formation, cutting the gap a little bit between you. And Milo, you are up first.
Don't go
Oh.
down.
Again, reminder, when it is your turn, please turn on your mouse broadcasting so I can see what you're pointing at. And also, those watching the stream can see. Although they can't see my cursor for some reason, so that's kind of weird.
Also, Milo, don't die the first turn, please.
Yeah, that's the goal here. I'm just gonna walk up, try to be right next to Theron, and then just that's it. Not trying to do anything.
Okay, you're just playing it safe.
Yeah.
Hiding under Theron's cloak. That is the goal.
Okay. I will say, if you want to spend an action and try and make a stealth check to hide behind the tree and the Theron there, you can certainly go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Actually, yeah, let's do that.
Beautiful.
Get away from my butt.
Ooh,
What man?
natural,
It's a bit.
natural 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
As
Oh,
Milo
Lord.
disappears up your butt. What's your stealth bonus? What's the total on it?
Let's see. Stealth. +5.
25 stealth at level 3.
25. Yep.
Okay.
Rogues.
Rogues, man.
Yeah, Theron, you're too busy focusing on the hyenas to even notice Milo coming up by you. Derek, you are up. Quilly, you are on deck.
okay. Cruising deck.
Not to mention, Theron has a huge ass, so that's why it's really easy to hide behind.
Cannon.
Actually,
cannon.
cannon. The dump truck.
A dumpy.
Don't.
Okay, so how far am I from the hyenas?
Oh, let's do some math here.
His headset just said no.
Yeah. It does one.
Yeah, it did. It has like a 15-foot cord, and like 2 feet below me just got right under the edge of my wheel.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Great.
sounds about right.
You are to this one here, a
Mhm.
little bit over 60 feet.
Okay. And the Gnoll, say about. That's the Gnoll, right?
Yeah, that's the Gnoll up there. I would say. Mm, 90-ish.
Okay,
Probably a bit.
cool.
I guess closer to 100.
Cool. So I'm gonna stay right where I am, and I'm going to twin spell Guiding Bolt.
Okay. Who would you like to hit?
The Gnoll and this hyena right here.
Got it. Go ahead and roll to hit. We'll do first on the hyena, second on the Gnoll.
That sucked. That is 9 for the hyena.
9 does not hit.
Yes. And 11 for the Gnoll.
11 does not hit.
Shit.
Unfortunately, not able to steady your aim enough. They both off into the distance, hitting the ground.
Yeah, that message fucked me up.
Yeah, it did.
Head of the game.
Some bad post-nut clarity, man. I'm sorry.
Also, I hope I hope that sound comes through my microphone clearly enough. Sometimes it doesn't. It's yeah, it's a fun little laser sound I learned to do, and now I do it all the time because I'm a beatboxer, and so I can do a bunch of dumb sounds.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it took me like 6 months, and it was awful, but now I can't stop doing it, so I'm just gonna do it all the time. So, yeah, there's your
Blast,
action.
but with the lasers.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'll move diagonal to about right here behind Theron.
Okay.
Everyone behind Theron.
Darren's the meat shield.
Wants to touch my butt.
Yeah. Cool. Anything else?
That's
no,
my
you
turn.
can't, cause Quilly and then Volcar.
All right. So how many feet would it take me to get, like, just like about right here?
Let me check.
Darren's butt is the real tank.
Who needs a shield when you got this ass?
That
Oh,
is just about 25.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All
Maybe
right.
30. A little hard to tell.
I would like to rage,
You look to rage.
and I'm going wild surge.
Damn right
what's
you
that
are.
one? Okay. I rolled a 5, and that's what I got on our first session. When a creature hits me with an attack roll before my rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage as the magic inside of me lashes out in retribution.
Okay.
And so with that, I was really hoping for a 1 on that. The only time I want a 1.
Please remind me about that, because I will forget it.
All right, and then I am just gonna swing with my hand axe. I'm on. I'll do this middle one.
You are not within range quite yet. You need to get another 5 feet up.
Yeah, I can move another 5 feet. My walking speed's 30.
Yep. Okay. There you go.
Right. Ugh, balls. 10.
Not enough.
Yeah.
Pretty quick as you swing down with it. It actually snarls and like bites your weapon and like throws it to the side almost. Okay. And Volcar and then Kalis.
Okay. How much to move around, like right here?
Sorry, put your cursor back where you want it.
Like right here. I want like
right
right in
there.
front of this. Right.
Okay.
Oh, I wanted to go right in front of here, but Queely's right there, and I don't want to. Or you know what? If I go right here, I could probably like angle it a bit.
Okay,
like-
so that's not a bit. Okay, yeah. Sorry, sometimes it's a little hard to see that angle and then look overhead at the map.
I'm trying to like,
sometimes.
because
So-
I've got what I'm trying to thinking of has like a cone shape, and I'm trying to like angle it so Quilly doesn't get knocked down.
To get right there would actually take about 60 feet of movement.
All right, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
go right over here then, like right by this tree.
Okay, 30 would put you more like kind of on this side of the tree. Yeah.
Can I still see Quilly though?
From you could go like here and you can see Quilly, yeah.
Okay, so from here, then I would like to. All right, spells.
Yeah, that's 30 feet's gonna put you there, but yeah, you can see her.
I am going to cast Bless at first level.
Okay.
And bless Quilly. Bless Theron. And bless myself.
That's 1d4 to checks or saving throws.
Attack rolls and saving
Attack
throws.
rolls.
Attack rolls and saving throws.
All right. Got it.
Bless you, bless you, bless you.
Achoo, achoo, achoo.
Anything else?
Hesitate.
I can't. I use my action. Oh, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon. Oh no, I already cast a spell, so never mind.
Yes, you did. Okay, so nothing else?
No, that's gonna be it. Oh, I forgot about I had spiritual weapon. It's been 2 weeks.
Okay.
Mhm.
Kalos. It's your
Okay.
turn.
Yeah,
For
so
reference, Volcar was like
there.
here, and that was 30 feet to get where he is.
Yeah, so I'm gonna dash. I'm gonna use my action. I'm gonna dash roughly over beside Quilly.
Okay.
If I can actually on this side. Yeah, I'm gonna sprint over, clunk, clunk, clunk. Shiny armor.
Full sprint is actually going to get you
Right there?
there. Yeah, because you
Okay.
were like, you were like
Yeah.
15 feet behind where Volcar was about.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. And I will cast on Quilly Sanctuary.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'm gonna basically with my left hand, wearing the shield, hand on my amulet, my little dented amulet, and I will mutter a little prayer to Bahamut, and she's going to be warded against attack. So for a minute until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must make wisdom saving throw first. On a failed save, they must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Nice.
Cool. And is that concentration? I always forget that one.
It is. I'm trying to. No, it's not concentration.
Cool. And that last 1 minute.
Last 1 minute.
1 minute.
Thank goodness for
Beautiful.
non-concentration. I have too
Yeah,
many
right,
concentration.
right? Yeah, the curse of paladins. All right. Let me think here. All right. So the big Gnoll turns. You see, actually reaches down, kind of like as this is all starting, had reached down and grabbed a large, just like gnarly looking axe where the whole handle of it is made out of various bones that are held together with like leather and turns, points a like kind of a almost like a bony Gnoll finger at you, and just charges right at the closest target, being Quilly, axe in hand, and is going
With
to
some saving throw.
recklessly make 2 attacks, but
Oh,
is also
shit.
going to have to make some saving throws.
And take 1d6 force damage.
So, Wisdom, what's the DC on the save? For the Wisdom save first.
11.
11. It actually gets a natural 16 on the first.
Okay.
And so I'll roll that attack.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20. Strong rolls out the gate. And I'm pretty confident
Just
a
not
dirty
bad.
20 hits you.
Yes, it's Quilly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, not Quilly.
And
fine.
7 slashing damage. Go ahead and roll your
Mhm.
rebuke.
That's 4 points of force damage, and it was 7 slashing to me.
Yes.
Are you raging?
Or force.
Yes.
Half.
Yep, you are. So halved. Sorry. Also,
So
Take
Four.
48.
real quick, because the motorcycle reminded me, viewers, it is springtime when this is being recorded. I live right by a road that people with motorcycles like, so you'll probably hear that, and I'm powerless to stop it. So,
Vroom, vroom.
yeah.
Oh, I thought that sound effect was a Gnoll charging.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm just that good. Yeah. It was actually my vocal cords.
minored in visually.
Yes. As it cleaves it into your side, this kind of throws back and hits it. You see it kind of steps back, looking confused for a second, and then just snarls once again. And actually, it would have had advantage on the first one. Just in case that would have been a natural 20. Let me roll. It was not. So wisdom save on the second attack.
Yep.
Natural 1.
There you go. So it has to either choose a new target or lose the attack.
Okay.
So it either has to move and then attack, or just completely lose the attack.
Yeah. He well, actually, he does have enough movement to get to Mr. Kalis. He quick.
Wonderful.
He quick.
Wonder of wonders, miracle of
You see it
miracles.
kind of steps back, looking confused by whatever just happened. Swings again. You see this like hesitation, and its eyes just track right back to you, Kalis, as it just continues snarling and like lunges forward at you.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
You do.
If you make an attack, you will lose Sanctuary.
If the worded.
If Kalis makes an attack or me?
No.
You. If the warded creature makes an attack,
No. If
the Sanctuary will drop.
Oh, that affects. Oh, it does end if you do attack it. Oh no, she wouldn't know that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that's happened is the force damage that is automatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
that wasn't.
technically it
attack.
wasn't me. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
but.
Oh, but it has to affect an enemy or deal damage. So if you miss, it still has sanctuary on you.
Okay.
Makes an attack, casts a spell that affects an enemy, or deals damage to another creature. Making an attack is
Does
the
that
roll.
automatically spell break it?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes, it is the roll itself.
Damn.
It doesn't say successfully. hit,
Sanctuary
so it is-
gone.
Hey,
Um,
it worked.
I will say,
Didn't work.
because it does say or deals damage to another creature, but I'm gonna say because your barbarian thing is passive, I'm not gonna penalize you for that.
Okay.
So it is still up. However, realistically,
It should
Quilly
be
probably
gone.
has no idea what
No.
the spell does.
Oh, yeah.
And I would say, yeah, go ahead and make your attack, and
Cool.
it will drop.
Oh.
But hey, it did save you from 1 hit, so
What was the opportunity attack? That's a 14.
just hits.
Ooh.
And Kalis, he got a natural 4 and a natural
Damn.
5 with advantage, so he does not hit you.
And no. Ting ting. The shield.
Oh wait, why did
Yeah.
I roll a d20? D8, D8, D8.
Oh.
Fun fact, I did give a player an item that does 1d20 damage.
Yeah,
at one
100%.
point, so I did. I did.
But that is real tight. That's 8 plus 2, 10 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you see, as it goes to run, Quilly just turns and just catches it right in the back of the fucking hamstring, and it kind of like limps a bit as it goes toward Kalis and tries to swing and just comes up like a full foot short. And make sure I didn't forget anything. Nar. Okay. Lila's turn.
Come on, Lila.
She is
Runs away.
Yes, she runs away.
I never signed up for this.
Y'all fuckers are on your own.
Yeah. Quilly? Who's that?
Did on months to get this, but mean nothing to you.
So she's got a crazy move speed, by the way.
Monks.
Don't monk shit.
Nah.
She moves 50. She 50 feet.
Good
Oh
my
lord.
goodness.
That was
50 feet.
quick.
Lila's fast. I told you before. The reason she kicked the shit out of Volcar so easily. She just comes, this is not where I wanted to go, but my mind just imagined Naruto running, and so it's canon. Naruto running over here, and as she gets up close, she, I'll let her try something fun. It's maybe a little ridiculous, but I'll see how high she rolls. Not high enough. So, yeah, I'll say as she comes sprinting over there, it looks like she's like about to like jump and do kind of something at the end, and then kind of gauges the distance and realizes she doesn't quite have the power, and she is instead just gonna keep moving on foot. And she's gonna get right up next to that guy, and she is gonna go ahead and bonus action patient defense. And
Oh no, Willie.
But it's fine.
Willie. If only you had sanctuary. If only.
Yep.
Oh no.
other
I'll be
two
fine.
snarling make their way on over. And this first one is, yeah, gonna go after Quilly. That's a 19. Wow.
I think that just hits.
That is 5 piercing.
5
She's
piercing,
still
they
raised
take
now.
1d6,
She's
5
still
points
raised.
of force damage.
And as it bites into you, you said 5 points?
Yeah, and it was 5 points of piercing to me.
Half.
Yep.
Okay, halved, because I'm raging.
Halved. Yep.
So it's
2.
3, 2.
I always
Two.
round down in
Yep,
D&D.
round down.
I was trying to-
As it bites you, the kind of pulse of energy catches it in the face and across the jaw, and that shook this thing pretty good. It seems that these hyenas might not be the hardiest things in the world, and it's looking a little bit angry, perhaps. And the other one is going to go ahead and try and get Lila. And I forget her AC. Nope, no success. Too quick. Yeah, nothing from that. And Theron.
All right. I'm gonna move. Can I get there? With
Wait, did
5 feet of movement?
Did you add the +4, Quilly, to your attack roll?
What?
The
To
blast.
my-
1d4.
Oh. It was just my passive.
Yeah, so
my-
it just does damage.
Yeah.
So
It's
bless
just
them.
1d6.
No, but
straight
you made an attack roll, is what?
Yeah.
Saying. Did
from
you add-
before.
Yeah, the
I
D4.
didn't add my blast.
You did make an attack roll.
She
I don't
missed?
remember what it was. I
Yeah,
did
you
miss.
did miss, yeah.
You
yeah,
did
I think it was
miss.
11? 14?
Oh no
It
no
was
no
an
no
11.
no.
I wanna say.
You
It was
hit,
11.
It was the reaction against
Yeah.
the Gnoll.
Yeah, that my opportunity attack. I did hit on that,
Yeah, they did hit.
yes, that did hit.
Gotcha.
but I
And
didn't
the
add my
other
bless. I'll
one-
remember that I have that.
against the hyena.
Quilly
I
and
don't,
the one
remember,
I
I don't remember what the value was offhand, but good call.
Yeah, I'll remember.
Quilly and Theron, remember you guys are both blessed.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
So
Theron.
yes, Theron, that is where your movement puts you.
Okay, and I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna Hunter's Mark the Gnoll,
Okay, got it.
and then I'm gonna take an attack against him.
Cool. Go ahead.
Uh,
You are blessed.
I'm not gonna use it. 26.
I don't
19
need your
plus
blessing.
7.
Fuck your god. I've got this. I'm an elf. My elf eyes see an arrow just nail right in the center mass of this fucker. Roll some damage.
I shall whisper the tears of the moon and turn into sand.
Look what I learned in the Feywild.
I
learned how to fuck Gnolls up exquisitely.
8 damage. Fucking rolled a
8
1
damage?
on the Hunter's Mark. Yeah.
Oh, Tom.
Hurts. But hey, 8 damage, not that bad.
Thank
You make contact and it snarls looking back at you. Also kind of looking back and starting to gibber out some more commands to the hyenas.
And that's it. That's it for me.
Alrighty then.
Are those more? Oh.
There's always more.
Yeah.
Yep, 2 more come from off in the distance that were evidently not quite in the same clearing, and use their whole turn to dash and make it right up to Volkar, but can't make any attacks. Back to the top of the round, we have first 3 hyenas. This guy. He's coming up to Kalis. And
How close these guys are to me.
Volkar, your mouse.
Oh, sorry, my thing is.
oh, yep.
Sorry.
Nope, you're alright. Against Kalis and I forgot their bonus. 18 to hit.
18 just hits.
18 just hits. Only 3 piercing damage. And that's it for that one. This one in front of Quilly. Just gonna tried and true. Try and bite. Another 18.
Great. That hits.
This endless advantage is pretty nice for them.
Yep. But they also
That
take
is-
another 4 points of force damage.
Yep. That is another 7 halved to 3 piercing to you. And again, as it bites, makes contact, the force kind of blows the jaw back open as it steps back, and the 2 who just attacked you are looking at each other a little bit like, what the fuck? And this one is going to go after Lila. Natural 20. These things are rolling
no.
real good. I mean, they have advantage on just about everything they've done so far, so that definitely hits. And I can't do math. Alright, 8 damage. This one actually, as Lila's a little distracted trying to dodge the other one that just came up, the first one just gets kind of a hold of the back of her calf and just pulls a little chunk out, and she just, you son of a bitch, and kind of slaps it off. And that's going to be it for those 3. Milo with Derek on deck.
Wait, just curious, was that roll with advantage? Because she has patient defense up, Lila.
It was, the first was a 20.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn. Okay.
I actually, so I have a dedicated, this is my second.
Okay.
And I did roll both, but
Shit.
I remembered that as I rolled it. So good call, but yeah, still happened.
This is my
Damn.
rifle. This is my gun. This is from
Okay.
And
Okay.
Milo, invisible from the ether, what would you like to do, my friends? Also, let me zoom the
I'm
camera a little
just gonna.
Pop out of Theron's ass.
I'm gonna walk up right next to Volcar, and then try attacking the hyena right here.
After that one, okay.
Yeah.
Gonna stab him.
I'm gonna stab him. Stab him in the face.
I don't know why, but that reminds me of that one scene where not in campaign 2 just tries to who kills the Manicore baby.
I rolled.
Oh
Oh
god, that was
God.
fucked.
Oh God. Spoilers.
Yeah,
I
I'm
rolled
sorry.
a 12.
No, it's cool. You
Not,
rolled
yeah.
12. 12 hits.
Okay.
By the
Yeah.
way, if you're using the short sword, it's a +1.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, yes. You do have the +1 short sword.
That's including damage.
And sneak attack, baby. Right?
Oh,
Um,
I don't know.
Is it flying?
It's not flanked.
It's in with
Surprised?
You're next to an ally, so yes.
Let me.
I gotta say, a halfling popping out of an elf's ass. So they gotta be
That's pretty surprising, I'm not gonna lie.
He's attacking next to Volcar is within range of the two hyenas, right?
If another enemy that targets the 5 feet.
Hyenas just tilt
Yep,
their head
yep,
like
that's
a
good.
dog.
Yep.
Just.
That is gonna be sneak attack. So.
What am I rolling for a short sword?
1d6.
Okay.
Plus your modifier.
Plus my modifier.
Yeah, so actually if you go into your inventory, you can click the little box next to the short sword, make that active, and then when you go back to your actions, it'll show up there, and then you can just roll the damage for it as such. Because that, like, technically equips it.
Right.
Actually, can I just do that?
Equip it
It's
for
not letting me click it, that's why.
Oh, here, reload your sheet real
Wait.
quick.
Yeah.
Let me see if the change I made goes through.
Oh, it did.
Cool. So yeah, you can just click on the damage there, and then your sneak attack damage is 2d6 on top of that.
Ooh. Okay. That's it.
Actually, nope. Short sword's finesse. Okay, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
It's just a great sword to a halfling.
Yeah. 100%.
Essentially.
Two-handed.
You have to
So I got a 6 on the first roll, plus 4, so that's 10, and then 2d6
Yes.
is
Yes, send an extra 2d6.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can get a better camera angle of my second one, but I can't at the moment.
Oh, those are some
Oh.
nice rocks and logs.
3
Thank you. Thank you.
Really well done.
It's all
and
extra stuff.
5, so 18.
Ooh.
18. All right.
And I stab him!
As Milo reappears from Theron's ass, right from behind it, just comes dashing silently across the the woodland ground, and just pops up next to Volcar, and just one thrust down the throat of the hyena that just ran up, and you split the throat and the whole mouth of it in half, and it just spills out onto the ground.
Okay.
As he shouts, I'm into cats!
Oh boy.
Great. I
And
don't think
that's it for
the map wanted to update that I just moved a hyena there, but
He'll bark
I'll
at
give
an
it a
arch
minute.
guardian, but he won't bark at his fellow dog.
Yeah.
Okay. So, movement, action, any bonus action to take?
Oh, actually, a bonus action to help Volcar in attacking a creature that is within
Okay.
30 feet. So, yes,
Describe to
that's it.
me. Describe to me how you're lending your aid.
I'm just gonna like try. Is there something I can like throw at the hyena right here
Yeah,
next to
you're in the
us or
woods.
something?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh, rock.
that yeah, sure, yeah, we'll do that. We'll go with that.
You actually okay? Hang on. I like this. You fling part of the jaw of the other one off your sword at it.
Oh God!
Oh,
You twisted.
And
Just in one
inadvertently
motion,
hit
just
the other
stab
hyena.
and just flick, swish and flick, and
And
yeah, aid has been granted.
perfect.
These rogues are awesome. Who is up next? Derek, and then
That
Cody.
is Derek. Yes, and I am sorry for what I'm about to do.
Oh no, fireball.
Kill all of us.
Nah.
Can I get, with my 30 feet, can I get about right there?
Offhand, that looks a little bit far, but let me see.
I swear, if I'm about to get burning hands right now.
Disintegrate.
Yeah.
30 foot puts you right there-ish. In that line.
Right, where-ish?
It's taken a couple seconds to catch up. I might end up
Yeah.
resetting
Yeah,
the
that's right there.
camera, but yeah, right there. I know he looks like a tree on this map.
Yeah. I was hoping to get more than hyenas.
I require a shrubbery.
We do not mention the knights who say knee. They are very annoying.
Okay, so I'll use my. I hope this works out. I use my action to dash so I could get in position right here.
Okay.
Okay. That's a nice looking cone.
Uh-oh.
Quicken
Uh-oh.
spell, rhymes, binding ice. I'm sorry, Quilly, don't kill me!
What?
So remind me what that one does again.
30-foot cone. Constitution save for everyone in the cone.
Okay.
You're lucky I have good constitution.
We are no
Yeah.
longer the knights who say knee. We are the knights who say eki patang zoom boing.
Okay. Kalis is.
Am I in range?
30 feet's pretty wide.
Yeah, I was
Hitboxes
gonna
are.
say.
Yeah, you're definitely in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
it's
wait,
in there?
It's all of this.
Oh,
Not Volcar, but it is all of this.
Oh. It's a very nice cone, I will admit.
Jesus.
Okay, so
Yeah.
gonna
Your
do the-
allies.
If you had
Derek.
done it, I would have done it.
what's your save DC?
So that hits everybody there, including that Gnoll right there.
Yup, that hits everyone here.
Oh
But what's
my-
the
Okay,
target
I'll-
number?
I promise I'll heal everybody. Shit, what's my... It's 13.
Okay, I got 17.
Even with my fucking +4 to
15 + 2.
constitution, that's a
Well,
7.
Oh. Well,
Is that including your bless?
It's not including my blip.
You are blessed. You are
8.
blessed.
Oh,
yeah.
Let me check for Lila real quick.
And now I'm glad I'm not the one playing the paladin.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
So, okay.
I'm just
Fail
observing this whole thing.
On my end,
Yeah.
fail from everyone except the Gnoll and this hyena. Kalis, what'd you get?
I got 17.
17.
16 + 2.
Okay. So success from these three and fail from literally everyone else.
No, Tub.
Wow. Okay, watch I have to roll on ones.
Do better.
It's possible.
You better.
Yeah.
Wait, how much damage is it?
3d8.
No.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
Jesus.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hang on.
Uh-oh.
If he rolls all 8s, I'm out.
I'm sorry.
That's not a good laugh.
What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? Yeah.
Bet your ass it's all eights.
Uh,
I am raging, so it's half.
20.
but-
20.
20 cold
Also,
damage.
Milo, please remove your cursor from
Oh,
view.
sorry.
Nope, you're good. You're good.
Idiot.
It's gonna take some getting used to on that. So 20 damage. Does your rage have
I don't know if it covers magical
cold
damage.
damage? I don't think so because it is magical. I'm
No.
pretty sure it doesn't.
I'm pretty sure it's only slashing, piercing.
Yeah.
bludgeoning.
Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
Nope.
I'm
you're
at
taking
4
all
hit
that.
points.
I'm taking all that. So you said 20.
Yeah.
Okay. And then is it
Bye-bye,
half on
all those-
success or just
Half on success.
half on success? So okay, so 10 to Kalis. Into those.
Yeah. Damn.
Jesus.
That is 5 kills. 5 kills in one spell, and
Okay.
nearly a sixth with Quilly.
She
And
would live.
and because you failed, Quilly, you and Lila both, you are, quote, hindered by ice formations for 1 minute or until it or another creature within reach of it uses an action to break away the ice. If you're hindered by ice, your speed is 0. Kalis, you are not icy, neither is the Gnoll.
Yeah. That's the one I was hoping to get.
Yep, you
Fail.
rolled a natural 19.
Fuck you.
So let me, who do we got left? One hyena?
Hmm
Who just saw 5 of his brethren just get absolutely smoked.
Yeah. Yeah.
One thing.
Yep.
That Gnoll would have saw me wipe out everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
he did.
That's good.
Yep.
Yep.
He
Emperor
definitely felt
Palpatine,
it as
man.
well.
hmm
So, Quilly, it's your turn.
God. Okay. Oh my God. I'm so low.
Mhm.
So we're hindered. Does it take my action to try to break free?
You
Break
can
free or
take
someone
your
else?
action to just break free. But until you do so, you can move.
You can use the
Alright.
action to break Lila free. It takes an action to break free.
Yes, quote, or until it or another creature within reach uses an action to break away the ice. So you can break away your own.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to break away my own ice.
You don't need to roll. It's
Um,
just
Yeah,
action.
it just happens.
And then as a bonus action to weapon fighting, I'll take out my spear. I'm thinking about throwing it at Derek. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna chuck it at. My thing isn't even on. I'm gonna chuck my spear at this guy.
Please, don't roll one. Not Kalis. That'd be
Okay.
tragic.
You roll a 1, and it
Tragic.
goes straight into my
Hey,
shoulder.
we love
Don't
friendly fire. here. We love
manifest
friendly
that.
fire.
Yeah,
Right
exactly.
Okay. Oh my God. I fucking hate. At least I have bless. Okay, not as terrible. Okay, 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Okay. And
You're
that's
blessed.
1d8. Yeah, I used my bless.
Oh, yeah.
That's 1d. It's 1d8 for throwing. Not the best. It's 4 damage.
4? Okay. Got it. Volkar, you're up. Kalis, you're next. Volkar, you still got one hyena in front of you.
How much is this? Oh, sorry. Let me bring my thing up. Like, how much is the distance between the hyena and the Gnoll?
It's like 15 feet.
Ah,
Yeah.
15 or 10 feet. It's a 10-foot radius. No, it's a 10-foot radius. So, if I put like a sphere right between them, would that encircle both of them? And Kalis?
No, it would, No, they are too far apart. To get both in there, yeah.
There's that.
You son of a bitch.
I was gonna use Shatter.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew you were gonna do something.
Shatter Kalis's armor.
Yeah.
Oh, not my shiny.
There's just so much friendly fire.
I know.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I could still do some friendly fire if I really wanted to.
What you doing?
What is that you should
Thunder wave out from me. Just do a second level thunder wave.
Yeah, I'd say
It's a 15-foot cube.
it is a 15-foot cube. You would have to step 5 feet to this side right here to get both, but you could do that with minimal movement.
Oh no, he wants to get me in it.
I was gonna say, well, no. That will still hit Kalis. That will hit Kalis.
Oh,
you can
yeah.
move. You can move further to avoid it, but if you don't care,
Like,
if you just step around the side right here, you'll blast.
Well,
those
I don't
three.
want to give them an opportunity attack. If I
he won't.
step like
Oh,
like a
okay,
little further,
yeah.
just,
Well, you could like circle around him to like here and still be in range, or still be in melee range, and then use it and not hit Kalis essentially.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to circle around.
You
And
live
then-
another day.
At second level, I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
Okay, and that's a con save, I believe.
Yeah, and that ends. It's because it's a. I believe no, Thunderwave is not a. It's a 13 con save.
Fail and fail.
And as a bonus action, I am going to use my channel divinity to do destructive wrath,
Okay.
which immediately means I deal maximum damage for thunder and lightning damage.
Oh my.
Okay. So what's your max damage?
My max damage for Thunderwave at level 2 is 3d8, so that is
Yeah,
24.
Thunderwave's a bitch.
24,
Okay.
24
Jesus.
points of damage.
Okay.
Oh my
so
goodness.
Kalis, I will let you get an opportunity to attack as this thing gets blasted out of your melee range.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I feel like this thing is gonna be absolutely
alive.
blown to pieces.
It's
Oh,
alive. It's alive.
Oh,
the Gnoll?
Yeah, I'd like to.
alive.
It's like I slid underneath to wrap around, and then I bring
Okay.
my hammer down on the ground and.
Okay. Damn. Fuck. Yeah.
I want to kill that thing.
Unfortunately, that roll was cocked, but it was a natural 20. But it was cocked, so
Feels bad,
unfortunate.
feels bad. I had one of those earlier, so.
Do I technically get advantage because I think Lila's flanking the Gnoll? Is it?
Technically no, because she's not threatening
Oh,
it,
she's not-
but I love this
Is she-
moment, so I'll give it to you because I want this to happen.
Okay. What the?
What'd you do? What'd you do?
Who not 20s? What on
Oh
earth?
shit!
Two
Oh
nat
shit!
20.
Take a
Oh
picture.
shit!
I need to take a picture. That's
Yeah, yeah.
crazy.
Let's get that in
D&D
chat.
gods wanted it too,
Oh, yeah.
apparently.
Alright, so I just want to wait until this moment blesses my eyes real quick, and then
Holy shit. I'm not. I just like to say I haven't touched shit. Oh my goodness.
You should frame that.
And
That
welcome
is-
to
yeah.
the Rolling 20.
Oh my yeah,
Rolling.
literally.
Hey, fuck
Hey,
yeah! There we
Welcome to
fucking
Rolling
go.
20s.
Fuck yes.
Izzy, did you use your inspiration for that saving throw?
I
Okay,
did
it's-
not,
it
but it's
is
kind of too
sending.
late.
Yeah.
Ah! I don't think I've ever in all my years of
Oh,
playing
they're
Dungeons
both
and Dragons.
green. Oh shit. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Holy
let's make this
fuck.
dramatic. Cut the music. Volkar, you come after Milo runs up and just fucking annihilates this thing, flicks part of the jaw at the other hyena, hitting it in the face, causing it to kind of step back a bit and not try and attack you as you swipe around the side of it and just slam into the ground. The hyena to the left of you just explodes, just blows up. And paste and bits of it just go flying out toward Kalis, and it's like just past him, and we get slow-mo, the camera on a drone right on the other side following this, as the wave hits the Gnoll, whose eyes are going into like, oh shit, gets thrown back, almost like ripped in half, torso and legs apart from each other, and Kalis, regale me of its demise.
With my long sword in hand, my eyes are gonna flash with a reddish gold orange flame. And for just a few seconds, my wings pop out from behind my cloak and basically push me forward as I cut off this thing's head.
Which then
In
goes
one fell swoop.
flying another 10 feet back, hitting frozen Lila.
Does it break her out of it?
Fuck yeah, why not? Double seven nat 20s? Hell yes. It hits and just blood and ice just shatter off of her as Kalis lands, the wings coil back up. And on that spectacular fucking note, let's go ahead
Oh my.
and take our 15-minute break.
Okay.
And we're
Okay,
back.
I immediately... No. We're back?
Yep, what are
We're
you
back.
Okay, I immediately run up to Quilly and Linus. Okay, before you kill me, let me heal you first.
Good.
Okay, and...
As I go up to Quilly and I break a small strand of her hair off.
Oh,
okay,
It grows back.
So, sorry, there was a lot of things being said right there. Did anyone break Lila free at the moment?
I'll
the
go
dude
break.
broke
No,
it,
remember
but
head.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
not
duh.
what
Wow,
Yeah,
how
the
did I forget
head,
that?
yeah,
Sorry,
the
we just talked about
featherweight.
so many things before recording again.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm
twin
doing
spell, cure wound, second level.
Oh,
Both
I'm
on me.
Quilly and Lila.
Yes. It has to be 2 different targets.
Mm.
Okay.
Lila also got hit hard.
Yeah, a little bit.
Ooh. That's actually pretty good. Okay, Quilly... 19 points of healing. That's max healing.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
almost as much as I lost.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting some
And
audio feedback. I don't know from who, but I'm hearing double somehow.
I'm also hearing the double.
Yeah, I hear it as well.
I don't.
I don't either.
Okay. I think it's gone now.
Strange.
All right. Yeah, we're good. Sorry. Continue.
okay, and 13 to Lila.
Okay. And as you do so, you see she just has this wicked smile across her face that's just like ice shards and blood and gore, and she does not look even phased by that. Maybe a bit surprised, but Quilly is doing bad and Lila is just having a fucking blast.
Okay.
I'm gonna
And,
calm down. I'm gonna do some yoga so my rage is gone, so I don't kill this man.
Oh, and I give Quilly healing potion.
Thank you.
One of mine. I put it somewhere. I don't remember where.
Apply
You
the
may
move.
live another day, but don't do that again.
Sorry. Calculated risk.
While this is happening, I'm trying to like put the hair lock that I accidentally broke
Why?
off of Quilly like back.
Why?
I didn't know.
Just try and
That
mend
you
it
took
back.
off my head.
Like
Volkart, go play with the icicle hyenas. Because there are 5 hyena
gonna-
sculptures, ice sculptures.
Yeah. They look pretty
I
nice,
will.
actually.
I will do this, but not because you suggested it. Because I am angry at hyenas at the moment, and I wish to smash them. Not because you told me, but because I want to.
Okay.
And as you say that,
And then,
Lila just lifts her foot up super high and just stomps one of their heads as it just shatters.
I love
Oh.
how they explode. Like
Josh,
that.
can you
Okay.
unbroadcast your mouse, please?
Ah.
I know, it's annoying.
Okay.
It's annoying.
And then I'll go to Kalis. Kalis, you good? You're good?
I got this. And then I'll lay one hand on myself. I'll let out some divine energy, and I'm going to lay on hands for 13 hit points back.
Yes. Sorry about
Respectable.
that. I was trying to get not as many people.
It's okay. Just don't touch me.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
did
I'm
just get a
gonna-
pentakill at level 3, so that's
Yeah.
that's impressive.
I want to be alone right now. I'm
Okay.
kidding.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
Calculated risk.
Yeah, calculated.
The Gnoll. We just cut off his head. We didn't actually he didn't pop, right?
Half of his body was exploded, and then I cut off his head.
Yeah, I'm gonna say just because that was a dramatic way to die there. His legs are looking pretty bad. His torso's okay, yet separate from his head. So some of him might be salvageable.
I want to
You do
see
have the head
if he...
though.
Should I talk to him?
No, I think I'll hold on to that for a little bit. We just got it. I want to see if he has anything on him. notes, scrawling, anything. I wanna know if
no
this
roll
is a-
required. Nothing of that sort. Just some basic kind of like hide armor that it was wearing, which is now beat the fuck up.
And half there.
The axe that it had, there was another short sword it actually had kind of like hanging on its back that it hadn't been using. And aside from that, there's nothing.
Is the axe like dull or sharp?
Well, right now it's extra sharp because it's covered in some ice. But it's sharp. It's pretty wicked looking. It's a big two-handed battle axe, and as I said, the handle of it is actually made out of like several long sections of thick bone that are actually like strapped together with some rough
Does
leather.
it? If I pick it up, does it feel magical in any way, or is it just like a really good looking axe?
Just from holding it, it feels cold, feels bloody. Doesn't. I mean, it feels like an axe right now.
I look at it and then I throw it to Quilly. With my apologies.
Just because you're throwing a two-handed axe at someone who's probably not ready for it, give me a dex check.
Oh, great.
I
And I'm
can
not
feel it.
raging anymore.
Yeah.
Just
Like,
straight-
Yep, you're doing yoga.
and character 2.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Dex, 11.
11's not horrible. You kind of mostly catch it, but like not enough to stop the weight from kind of shifting a bit and catching the
Hello?
arm. Only for 3 points. But it does catch you across the bicep with its pretty large blade there.
People keep
I
hurting
just
me.
healed her.
And what did we learn about throwing axes?
It's okay. I got this. And then I'll use.
Your last 2
I'll
points.
I'll use no. I'll use the ASMR trade healing hands
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
to restore 3 hit points.
Oh.
Thank you.
There you go.
I
I
like-
feel like I'm the cleric at this point.
I don't think I've seen the cleric do anything.
Oh yeah, because a cleric has to heal, huh? Huh? You go
No.
go heal cleric.
It's okay. That's what I'm here for. And Derek, but
Yeah.
neither here nor there.
I think I've
But-
done more healing than both of you.
True.
Can we see where this Gnoll came from? Like track wise or
Sure, go ahead and give me perception or survival. I'll give you advantage because Theron exists. So
yeah, I was gonna say because does Theron
he
exist?
by default is looking at. So
Okay, so
How
perception.
far out are we from the Gnoll camp on the map?
I got a 16.
16. Yes, you do see where it came from. You would have to follow the tracks out a little bit, but you do see the direction it came from. Kalis, you are still essentially a whole day out. Yeah. You would, assuming travel goes uninterrupted and at the expected pace, you would be arriving there about this time tomorrow, so like midday. And, yeah, so essentially, assuming Volcar, do you want to follow the tracks a bit just to see?
Just to see, yeah.
Okay. You follow. They don't go super far. It's about, I don't know, 450 feet. Where you see they kind of go right up to a tree. And as you look up, you can see there are pretty obvious kind of like scratch marks up it. Actually up to and a little bit beyond the first layer of branches, about 10 feet up. And
Like they chased something up there.
no, like it came from a tree. Like it was up in the tree a bit and then came down. And the hyena prints are actually kind of weird. they kind of just go all over the damn place. It's hard to make out where exactly they might have started. And I will say that Gnoll seemed a little bit hardier than one would expect.
Yep.
Different breed.
Maybe. Looked, about normal, but
Theron, what does they were attacking that owlbear? Can you see anything? What it was like, autopsy it kind of deal?
Sure. And I'll walk up to the owlbear and take a look at it.
cool.
And then
Yeah,
under
Gnoll's-
my
Gnoll's
breath, I'll
killed
just go,
this.
yeah, 'cause I'm a doctor. And,
Well, I was thinking you're a hunter who knows the wilds. Who
and I'll take a
knows,
look at the owlbear.
Like, is this normal for a Gnoll killing this thing?
Yeah, looking at it, Dr. Theron can come to the conclusion easily that this does look like Gnoll and hyena kill, just from the bite marks, and there don't seem to be any other wounds or anything else strange about the body, other than it's, missing some bits.
Well, I've got shocking news for you, Volkar. It was killed by gnolls and hyenas.
Quick question. Can I get any alchemical ingredients from the owlbear corpse?
What are you trying to get exactly?
I don't know.
I don't know if the alchemical properties of owlbear products. Products is not the word I meant, materials, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's not anything in particular, like you could grab some feathers and some blood and some meat easily. I don't think those are necessarily alchemical ingredients unless you're real clever or real lucky.
Okay.
Easy. Owlbear polo.
It's like a pillow pet.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Oh god.
That is
Oh,
beyond
that's-
I
morbid.
fucking hate that.
I mean, I was planning on skinning the thing alive and taking it as a cloak, but my
Well, it's dead.
God,
It's
already
yeah,
dead.
well, I was
Yeah.
gonna reanimate it so I could skin it alive.
Oh lord.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I think we may need to get you to some anger management.
This needs an intervention as soon as possible.
I'm just gonna throw up a
I'm-
quick magic awareness over the hardier Gnoll, just to make sure. Is it magic?
No, it's a corpse.
Okay, well, I just take a feather from the elbow then.
Okay.
A nice
What,
souvenir.
what color do you want? I'll say this is a particularly colorful one. Pick a color.
It's Is it like a purple?
Fuck it, why not?
Sure.
Double nat 20s, you can change the color of this thing. I don't care. Yeah, there's a
Double
section
nat
of it.
20, you can bend reality to your will.
Yeah,
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 exactly.
apparently.
You got
Hey,
Thanos
when did I get a
level-
double nat 20?
But yeah, there's a purplish one. It's not like a full out purple, perhaps, but it'll suffice. Switch our music.
Should
here.
get back on the road.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
wipe the blood off. As I probably got splattered by this fucking Gnoll head being chopped off.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna wipe some of that off, and I am going to go to the rest of the group, and well, nice work, guys. I hope sincerely that we can get to this camp in time.
Well, we should set
But-
out a
Hurry
meeting
then.
more time.
Yeah. So I think we better set out. I don't exactly know how
I mean, it's still
How
early
long
in
we
the
have?
day.
it is, but we're still quite a ways out. So I don't know whether anything has happened yet. By the way, you should absolutely talk to Mirka before we set out again, just to make sure the
Yeah.
Let him
No.
know that we did.
We encountered a group.
Yeah.
Hey, almost died. But didn't. Killed a bunch of gnolls. Still heading to the encampment.
but
response that comes back pretty quickly is, oh, we lost Eric. All right, we're live again. Sorry about that, technical difficulties. I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen I'm looking at because my camera's over here, but that's fine.
On my, you're pointing at me.
Oh, I guess that's fair. It works out in the end. I totally lost my train of thought. You had wrote a message. Yes. So the message comes back from Mirka, is asking what does quote a bunch mean. Specifics are important in these endeavors.
Less than a dozen.
It was like 7 hyenas.
Wait, I thought there were hyenas in a knoll.
There was
Yeah,
7 hyenas and a gnoll, I think.
Yeah.
Also, oh, I was just gonna say, Iron Dan, I see your green pointer, but it went away. So.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Cool. Anyway, Quilly, what's your response? Because
There was 7 hyenas and a gnoll. It seemed
Hunting
different
party.
than others. It was a small hunting party that killed an owl bear.
About a minute and a half later, you get another response that says, continue staying alive.
I'll try to, if my
Check
party
in
members
this
don't kill me.
evening. And
Will do.
you can only imagine the amount of updates Mirk is probably getting from everyone right now. So, and as it's happening, I assume you've begun walking again.
Yes.
Oh shoot! Wait, do we get the knoll? Do we take like a knoll ear or something? What was that? What are we supposed to be collecting?
We take the
with
whole
that?
head.
Oh yeah, sure. If you guys want to take a head.
Well, we
You
only
I'm
have
not
so,
carrying
we only have
anything.
so much room in the bio bag.
That's true.
So.
True. I mean, didn't we pick up a bio bag from...
I think each
One
of
of
us
the
have a bio
dwarves?
bag.
Uh,
Yeah, we did
there's-
pick
we
up
all-
an extra.
No, I thought it was one per.
We were
thing.
given 2,
Oh, 2, yeah.
and then, you
and
found a
then
third.
we picked up a third.
Yep.
So the third one,
Uh,
I'm suggesting we just lob it in there.
Nice. You can do that. It'll fit.
Who has
Oh,
a bio bag?
so-
'Cause I have a
I have a
bio
bio
bag.
bag, and then someone else.
Yeah.
And who's
Um,
holding the third?
Theron.
Okay.
Or Volcar.
Alright.
Theron or
Oh.
Volcar.
Well, Theron wasn't there when we got the bio bag, so.
Oh.
He
Okay,
was
or-
what was it called there?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's fine.
Volcar.
I mean, Theron technically was there. He
Yeah.
was implied there.
He was
So,
in spirit.
But it doesn't make a difference to me. Whoever has the bio bag has the
Yeah.
bio bag, and put a Gnoll head on your list of bio bag stuff.
No.
I love bio bags.
No head.
And as you're walking, Lila kind of to Quilly points at Milo, who's walking a little bit in front, and goes, "Did you see that crazy bastard?
He's so sneaky. He fucking disappeared.
That was."
He was in Theron's eye.
I mean, well, I guess did you see him was the wrong question, because clearly no, but that was pretty slick. I mean, it was
Oh,
just
that was impressive.
one and done.
Very
I,
impressive. Sneakier than you. almost.
I believe what he said last night, a bit less now, but glad he's here.
Yeah. Definitely an asset. Definitely doesn't cast a long range spell on its teammates. So.
Emphasis
Ah.
on the ass.
Live a little bit, you know. If you were in deep shit, I'd help you out.
I know you would.
And I mean, you got to give Derek props too. That was
It did work splendidly. I'll give
Yeah.
him that.
so. I'm kind of jealous actually. I wish I could do that, but anyway, let's keep moving. And
The amount of butt puns that were going on in there, maybe unintentionally, but
no,
deep shit.
no. They were all intentional on my part.
Okay,
Oh,
wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah, no, you're not living that one down. My
Oh.
God. So I guess I got to reprint Theron and just give him a fucking
Enlarge.
Butt
giant
donk.
ass.
Yeah.
Butt donk.
Why he wears the cloak to hide it.
Oh my.
Fan art, make it happen,
Fan
guys.
art.
Holy
Yeah,
shit!
fan art.
Oh my
No,
god!
don't.
And our first product is going to be an owl bear pillow pet, which probably
Oh,
exists,
true.
but
Decapitated,
Purple
of
feathers?
course.
yes, with one
Aw.
purple feather.
Yes.
So TLDR, the rest of the travel is going to be boring nothingness, essentially. The night's going to be okay. If y'all want to have more nighttime conversations, we can have some quick ones. I feel like we spent a good bit of time on that already. So stop me right now if you want to talk to anyone overnight. Sounds like a no.
Yeah.
And because I hate travel segments, they're the worst.
We can long rest.
You can long rest. That'll be fine.
Yeah.
Everything will be good. And then continuing on in the morning, you finish the last few hours of travel, and you get to a point where I'm assuming Theron's at the front, along with whoever else, because he's Theron. So you come to a point where the tree line kind of suddenly ends. And again, as a reminder, and for the viewers who didn't hear this before, and I guess Theron, who also didn't hear this before because we were missing you last game, traveling through the Wolfwood is to the south of you, so it's been on your left side this whole time, is the super steep cliffs that separate the Wolfwood from the pits and the Tunnel of Trees area. And some people describe them as mountains, and this is technically true, but kind of fails to get across just how 90-degree vertical it is on this side. And they are giant, just like saw blade, jagged mountains that separate this. And so there's just this almost like clean-cut straight line across the whole southern border of the Wolfwood. And as you've been traveling, you've been kind of meandering a little bit closer and closer to it and following these tracks, which still seem about a day and a half old, maybe 2 days as you've been going. Seems like you're keeping pace roughly. You get to a section where you're facing straight south, and you're just where the marking on the map was from Marith. And the tree line ends pretty abruptly, and then there's about 200 feet of just kind of rocky, slightly grassy terrain, and then just the cliff walls jutting straight up out of that. And so across this 200-foot section is a cave mouth, about 15 feet wide, maybe just as high. And you can see between that, the opening and leading up to the tree line in about almost a quarter mile, kind of coming out in a cone shape. There's been a lot of Gnoll activity here. And at a glance, hard to tell. None of it looks super new close to you, but a lot of tracks going kind of everywhere.
Any
In and out of the cave.
noises coming from the cave?
Go ahead and
What?
perceive.
Okay. Perception. I keep forgetting it's just +0. 12.
12. Sounds quiet.
They've been abandoned.
Maybe.
Well, not
Someone
totally
with-
abandoned.
Better eyesight should probably check it out.
I think we should maybe go. as a
Theron,
group.
what do you see with your elf eyes?
Well, I'll take a look for you.
Cool. Go ahead.
11.
I think we're good to go.
Looks
I
quiet.
can give it a shot.
No, I'm cutting you off at 2. You're all standing
So,
there.
so
I
much for those
think,
elf eyes.
Elf eyes, hell eyes.
I'm gonna take out my long sword. And I'm going to cast light on it. It's
Okay.
basically like an improvised torch.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn to the rest of the group and say, well, I think we should try and save these people, huh? And I'm just gonna walk in.
Oh shit, yeah, I guess.
Let's go help him before he
I'm not
gets
even gonna
himself
try
killed.
to stealth? You're just marching right
I'm
up there.
standing right behind
What?
Volcar. I just want y'all to
Marching
know that.
Jesus
Like-
Christ!
Like peering right next to his like knee or something. Just looking what everyone's doing.
Can I just do a magic awareness
Hell on you.
towards the cave to see if anything is coming through that?
Yeah, what's the range on that again?
60 feet.
60 feet? You are 200 feet away at the moment, so you need to get much closer.
So maybe when we get closer.
Don't turn that on.
Oh.
I'm warming up as is.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. It's cool. It's cool. Guest appearances will happen from time to time. I expect at some point Diego and Beam, my housemates, will wander through my screen. Totally lost what was being said as that happened.
I thought he was talking to Quilly at first. I was like,
yeah, I was like, what's happening?
okay.
So, what were you saying? Because I've lost it completely. It's gone.
When we get closer, I'll do a magic awareness.
Okay. Is anyone not approaching? Okay.
We're all approaching.
Is anybody a wuss? Who doesn't want to come, man?
Okay, well, if we're all approaching, I'm walking right behind Volcar.
I'm at like Volcar's like knee right now, just peering as I'm walking with him.
Okay.
I guess
so
I guess I'm a
Kalis-
decent amount in front because I already
Yeah.
I've been
I'll
started
follow
walking.
behind
I'd say
you.
you're probably like 50 feet out. We've got those two hiding behind him.
Okay.
Quilly's
Okay.
kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
I'll try to catch
These-
up to be a little closer. I don't want him to die.
Yeah, I assume he's not like sprinting or anything, so you could catch up if you wanted to. But he was
Oh,
walking
no,
while you were all
I'm
kind of
just
like,
I'm just
"Eh."
walking.
catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be behind.
Basically like
okay.
sword like above me, basically just trying to use it as a torch.
Cool. And then I guess Theron and Lila toward the back.
I'll be like right behind Quilly.
Okay. Cool.
What
Well,
time of
then
day
Lila's
is it?
hanging out the back.
Is it?
It's like probably 1 p.m. Yeah,
Okay.
it's noon time.
It's hard, dude.
Yep, I knew that was coming as soon as I said it. So you all step forward to the cave, and Quilly, as you get close enough, you use your magic awareness,
Yep. As soon as we're in 60 feet.
and nothing.
Okay.
Seems to be a
No.
cave.
Magic shite.
At the
Kalis,
entrance.
as you, unless you don't want to walk all the way up to it, I'm assuming you're just walking up to it to peer inside. So, correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm gonna go with my original intention. I'm walking inside the inside the cave.
Okay. Kalis, shining sword out,
Yeah.
walks up to the mouth of the cave, walks
Not
inside a
doing
few
your
feet.
nickname any justice.
I'm here
And-
to do a job.
What you see before you is a cave. It looks like the main tunnel continues straight and just goes back a bit and starts to go down hill a bit, and there's a little section that branches off to the right, maybe like 20 feet in.
Hmm.
But you definitely notice, Theron would definitely be clocking this as you're walking, there is certainly some old Gnoll shit around, both the mouth of the cave and kind of walking up to it. None of it seems super recent though.
And the dragging of the prisoners, is that?
Yep,
is there
that
any details to
continued right up to the mouth of the cave, and then just a few feet in, it kind of becomes a lot harder to track that.
Hmm.
Can I try to make it out?
You can certainly.
What should I do? Perception or investigation or-
Survival,
survival? Okay.
because it's still tracking. Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, it takes you a little bit, just to kind of readjust to being, in the dark, and then also have Kalis's sword blinding you from the front. But you can actually make out the 3 drag marks heading straight.
Took him straight ahead.
Yes. I'm
Are we
gonna.
all going in?
I'll stop walking actually at this point, and I'll turn around. I suggest if there's anything you'd like to do before, perhaps taking care of some gnolls, I suggest you do it now. And then I'll turn back around, and then I'll just wait for confirmation.
I'm gonna write to Mirka that we made it to the Gnoll encampment, that it seems to go deeper, and that we're probably
That's
gonna go inside. Yep.
Okay. Again, responding pretty quickly, says, be careful. Just scout until you are sure of what's inside. We cannot lose anyone else to this. Be careful.
Alright. I don't think we should go too deep in.
We'll investigate, see what's going on. Milo, you good at looking for traps?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna trust you on that.
You sure?
you
You
like
don't
this
sound, you
wasn't
sound
most
positive
confident,
about that.
Yeah.
I'll hold my sword up. Is like, does anyone want this on or off? The light.
On would be appreciated. Not
Yeah,
all of us have
Lila
dark vision.
points at her human visage and is like,
I'll-
I can't see shit in there, so.
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Sorry,
maybe,
Milo-
maybe I can help raise that light a little bit more, and I tap the head of my hammer and raise it up as well.
Look at this man. All types of talented.
I know it's weird. It's like I intrinsically knew this ability. I had this
Oh.
ability.
And you grow wings as well.
I really don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
I
hate
really
to
think
spoil
I
the
really think,
party, but
I really
it's
think
not the
you
best
need-
place to have a conversation right now.
yeah.
Mhm.
True. We should definitely move
So-
further inside.
Milo, come up front and just stay near Kalis. Look for traps.
Okay.
All right, Milo, give me an investigation check, looking for traps and keeping an eye out as you go. And yeah, I'll say Kalis, also just give me a general perception check, being up at the front.
Oh.
Every time I forget about the dice.
Yeah, no.
Just a 16.
16. Okay.
I have a plus to investigation.
0 plus investigation.
I thought you definitely had something.
Oh,
No, you don't. You don't. Holy shit, that's crazy.
shocking.
The first rogue ever.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Some
So
scout you are.
all continue heading deeper into the cave. Actually, I definitely.
If you need my perception check, I can tell you that.
Yes, give me that.
I got a 2.
Can I do?
You got a
Should I do perception as well?
Yeah, because you're up at the front. I'll let you do that as well. Yeah. So give me just 1 second. I'm making a new.
Oh no.
cave
Oh
preset.
no.
Your homework just said don't
What did we
die.
get? What did we get? I didn't see. I
Another
wasn't looking.
2.
I got a 2 plus 3 is 5.
Oh Lord.
Oh yeah. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Get some cave ambience going on here.
Oh boy.
There we go.
Drip.
Okay.
Drip.
Sorry, doing sound on the go. And okay. Begin pushing further into the cave with the incredible perception being applied at the front with the shining lights. It turns out like the way you're kind of like you keep holding them keeps being so the light from the others implement keeps just completely fucking up all of your peripheral vision, and you're just like, oh my god, can't get the angle right. Milo keeps being like, stop moving around, I'm trying to look for shit. But with that, Milo seems to be doing a good job. As you proceed, you don't seem to set off any traps, so that's good. You travel, I'd say at this point it's been 20-ish minutes following this tunnel that actually kind of widens up a few hundred feet, and it becomes, instead of like the 15-foot in diameter.
You know,
about
when
25.
I left Mordrith, I thought I'd be done with caves.
Nah, I feel like caves always find their way back around.
Yeah, they do.
It's for some reason I don't know why, but I think they're a staple of the adventuring lifestyle. You know.
Broke the fourth wall. You take psychic damage. No. And yeah, continuing. It's not really going much lower. You feel like you went maybe 20, 30 feet below the surface, but it's mostly been flat. And as I said, about 25, 30 foot tunnel that you're in. And same thing, Theron, keeping your eye out for tracks. Following the dragging. Nothing new. There's little bits of dried blood here and there that are old. Some like fur looks like someone was shedding perhaps. And 35, 40 minutes. About the 45-minute mark, you see this tunnel seems to narrow a bit back to about 10 feet, maybe 15, and curves gently off to the right side.
I just take like my axe and like mark the wall so we know where we are when coming back.
Okay. There hasn't been any. You haven't turned at all. So yeah, I mean you could, but you've just been going straight. Also,
Trying to pull a Theseus.
Mr. Derek.
Yeah.
Please let me know if you still hear us at the very least. If your
Yeah, I
camera's down
hear
for a
you.
bit, that's not the worst thing. 'Cause I know Vorpal can be funky.
Yeah.
Okay, but as long as you're there.
Yeah.
Okay, and yeah, as you get up to where the tunnel gets a bit narrow again, three of you at the front smell something rotting. Maybe. It's kind of wafting out.
Can I try to like pinpoint the type of rotting smell? Like a flesh or more, or maybe like a decaying food, like a meat, or like a rotting corpse, because I feel like they're quite distinct.
Yeah, it's pretty distinctly something meat-based.
Okay. Well.
And Lila actually kind of pushes her way up from the back of the group.
What do you smell?
Let me take point on this. And she just starts
Feel free.
walking. But
Follow behind.
yeah,
Follow
keep that
behind
light
me, yeah.
close. And she crouches down, moving. Clearly not going to be out of sight of anything here, but moving quietly. Not trying too hard, knowing, who's right behind her. Probably would be heard anyway. And as she steps forward with you behind her, you get about 40 or 50 feet up around the curve. And as you turn to a section that straightens out for a bit, you see about 30 feet up, two figures who have, for lack of another way to describe this, essentially been crucified up against the cave wall. One is a Firbolg man who is completely nude and super dead, and the other is a Tabaxi woman, also nude, also unmoving. Both look like they've been cut up pretty bad.
There's one left.
Does she look dead?
At the moment, yes.
Is there a way to get up there?
Yeah, they're just in front of you. And they're not,
Oh,
like, because the tunnel's not huge. Like, they're just,
Mhm.
you could reach them.
Oh, okay.
How high?
Lila-
Wait, you said they're 30 feet up?
30 feet in front of you. But
Oh,
they're,
okay, I
like,
thought
they're just, like,
30
right
feet
on the
up.
wall. Yeah, sorry. Up as
That's all good.
in front of you. Yes.
It is
yes,
in front
yes.
of us. Yeah, gotcha.
But you can reach them, yeah. They're, like, yeah, right there. And Lila kind of looks back. She sniffs again. Please don't get upset about what I'm about to do.
What?
And she
Give
just
her the biggest
turns
side eye.
and slowly starts walking forward. And as she approaches the Tabaxi woman, you see Lila places a hand on her chest, closes her eyes. Exhales real deeply. You see this sort of wispy, almost dark smoke exit as she breathes out. And the Tabaxi inhales sharply and quickly, inhaling the smoke. And Lila steps a little bit closer, leans her forehead on the other woman's. And as Lila's eyes open, you can see even from where you are this deep, greenish, kind of fading to black glow, smoky glow about her eyes. That's just kind of misting away from her face. And after a few seconds, the glow seems to encompass her entire form. And begins to speak. You smell it, don't you? It's in your blood. Your heart is empty. Yeah, it's full to the brim with joy. Your mind is clear. Your purpose steadfast. Your questions answered. And you see, as she talks, her hair, slowly starting from the roots, is beginning to turn black and straight as her hair just kind of unfolds itself, almost seeming to grow in length as it straightens. I know not what awaits you. All I know is this is the finest moment of your life, and you've been blessed with experiencing it for much longer than most. Breathe in with me one last time. And she and the woman and you see the smoke begins to slowly billow out of the Tabaxi woman. There's a quick blur of motion and as a blade enters into the woman's heart. Hi, everyone from the future. Unfortunately, OBS decided to cease recording through probably the best 25 minutes of the entire episode. So this is me stepping back in to give you what we miss. As you'll notice, did actually record the last 4 minutes of the episode after I realized, oh shit, we're not recording anymore. But Here's the spark notes on the dramatic events unfortunately lost. Lila steps back from the woman, now dead, and her hair begins to return to its normal curly orange state. And needless to say, there are some members of the party who are upset with the fact that she just murdered a woman. Volkar and Kalis, to be precise. And Lila explains that while she understands why other people would be upset with this, that A, the woman's death was far more pleasant and better than the death that most anything will get to experience, and that Lila also was able to communicate with her and see glimpses of what had happened to the woman. And what she saw was her being dragged into an open cavern, a large, massive, even gray and black gnoll wearing the top half of a skull over its head. Another notable one with a limp and a scepter, an awful scene of almost ritualistic killing of dozens of people kind of playing out in flashes of images as the now dead woman had experienced and remembered it. Toward the end, there was a flash of arcane light from or around, at the very least, the Gnoll with the scepter, which seemed to be kind of leading the ritual murder of these people. And then the sensation of lost time, some pain, dragging, cutting, fear, and then being left on a wall to die. Lila mentions that she's not sure if there's anything else left alive in here, but she doesn't really fancy her chances going up against whatever the fuck she just saw. Kalis and Volkar still very upset with this, but Kalis especially decided that it was his duty to proceed further inward and see if they can find any survivors. And as he steps up, everyone else not really sure what the hell to say to Lila, and kind of ignoring her. Kalis leads the way with his shining sword once more, and they head further into the cave. After some time of walking, they find a large open chamber, and the immediate smell of rot, decay, death. Kalis holds the sword out to illuminate the inside of the room and reveals dozens of bodies piled up on one side off to the left, ropes hanging from the ceiling above a raised platform, one around the midsection of a slowly spinning corpse, still suspended. And as they begin to enter, Kalis hears a kind of metallic clinking sound as his foot contacts a golden goblet on the ground. He kneels down, picks it up, begins to look at it slowly. As he looks into the actual cup portion of it, there is suddenly this sort of lurching sensation for all of them, and then darkness and falling. And as they fall, they begin to just catch glimpses while they are in this infinitely falling, soundless, dark void. They see this terrible form, long slithering neck, with a thick exoskeleton-like covering around the body, this kind of bloated abdomen and thorax coated in this brackish yellow and brown, thick, dripping liquid. These scraggly individual hairs spaced out every couple inches like an exaggerated preteen's beard. And 10 or so long legs, which are insectoid in appearance, except for the ends where there are feet, if you can call them that seem to be made out of large humanoid hands, as if you had placed your forearms together and splayed your hands outward, each pair of hands creating 1 foot. The front 2 legs are raised up off the ground, and the hands flex open in a long 2.5 foot spike seems to protrude from the flesh of the wrist itself. Glimpses of a porcelain mask-like face, almost featureless except for the void-like eyes, and a twisted smile revealing terrible maw with an incredible amount of teeth and fangs, all different sizes, shapes, and shades of bone. And the numbness after the sensation of something wet starting at the feet and slowly wrapping around the body up to the head of each individual. When, sometime later, Theron finds himself falling out of what seems to be a cocoon. As he contacts the ground, sort of dark obsidian stone, he looks around and sees as it expands out in every direction, where it continues out into endless void. There are 6 other cocoons that are in a straight line nearby, each hanging from one several inch thick strand that goes up and up into the darkness beyond. And as he begins to cut everyone else free from their cocoons, I remembered to hit the record button again. So there we have it. My apologies. I'll try not to have that happen again, but sometimes technology does what it wants to. But anyway, and as you do, one by one, the rest of your party finds himself in the same
What the fuck?
same location.
What the fuck?
And
Do
then
I
was
still
there
have?
a
Do I still have the goblet in my
You do.
hand?
You do.
was there a 7th cocoon for Lila?
Yes, sorry. 6
Okay.
6 was
Okay,
the
just
number
wanna
I
make
meant to say. Yes, yes, yes.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Like
that. Got away,
I'll
yes.
cut her down
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
I am
Okay.
I am very much not okay. I am gonna need some.
Oh yeah, this is years of therapy.
And as the
Immediately-
numbness begins to fade on all of you, Theron, being the most perceptive, you kind of catch out of the corner of your eye, there's a figure. And as you turn and look, you see one single rickety wooden chair. Again, maybe 30 feet, maybe 100. There is one cloaked figure sitting in it, hood pulled up down to about the mouth. You see it smiles a little bit at you, waves its hand in front of it, and in the air in front of you appears a scroll that just unfurls. And this figure begins to kind of wave its finger around in the air toward the scroll, and as it does, writing begins to appear in front of you.
What
And
in the magic?
it says, "Oh my, not who I expected. Nonetheless, welcome. What brings you here? Oh, yes. I understand. Please don't mind Chester, he can't help himself sometimes. He listens to me most of the time now. It's a work in progress. And then waves the hand, and all of the text disappears, and then continues writing. How would you like to earn some assistance along your travels? This place becomes dreadfully boring. No hard feelings if you say no, I just want to play a game, harmless really. If you play, regardless of performance, I can assure you, you won't be harmed. I'll grant you some shiny new toys to help you along. Solve some puzzles, win some prizes, kill some gnolls. Fun all around.
Just a quick
That is
question.
where we'll pick up.
That is a creepy turn of events. That was not.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was a right. That was a big old left turn.
The centipede's name is Chester. That's what got me the most.
He did say
Do I,
Chester.
since I technically dropped my sword to pick up the goblet, do I have my sword with me?
You do.
Oh,
Okay.
You do. You do.
Do we
And
have
in
all
fact,
our stuff?
all of you have all of your stuff, and you all feel weirdly, like, rested.
so it was a good slime cocoon.
But any other questions, we'll have to wait till next time.
Bye.
So,
Oh, you
with that, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you everyone for watching. Again, this is our first episode of the Rolling 20s. Clearly went some directions. Clearly a bit of a cliffhanger. And I guess we'll all find out what happens together next time.
Oh boy, oh boy.
My God.
You guys keep rolling.
Rolling. Holy shit.
Rolling.
Catchphrase coming soon.
And with that, I can't say the thing they want me to say. So,
I can't say
yeah.
the
how-
thing.
holy shit, what did this guy just put his party through? How
Just
about
say
that?
what?
Yeah.
The
We'll see you
actual
next
fuck.
week.